Yeah.
And we're live.
Hey,
Hey, it's
welcome
Art.
to Above and
What's up,
Beyond
Art? How you doing?
Drones with Jim the other way, that way, and Big Al. Time to fly.
That's Art's
Oh, let me
professional.
go and
What was
turn
that,
off
Jeff?
the YouTube. There we go. Now I can hear you without the feedback. There we go. I'm doing all right. I had my physical yesterday, got my blood work, everything looks good. The only thing I'm a little high on triglycerides and glucose, but nothing major.
That's fat in
Good
your
to hear.
blood. Your triglycerides is actually fat in your blood.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little high. Hey, then
Hey,
they give you a list of stuff
before we
you
go
ought to
anywhere,
avoid these. I'm like, going,
wait a minute,
oh
wait a minute.
crap, I'm gonna starve.
You got to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Hanukkah.
Don't forget Kwanzaa.
Merry
I
Christmas,
don't do that.
everybody.
Hey, you got to cross the board, cross every spectrum.
Let's make a
I'll
Happy
say it. Happy Kwanzaa.
Hanukkah.
God damn it.
Happy Kwanzaa. Meli Kalikimaka.
Hey, we're the only
Happy
ones on right now,
Festivus
huh?
for the rest of us.
place
I
it
see
here.
nobody. I see nobody else on there
Yeah, well,
in the
You know
comment
what?
that's the
section.
kind of following Jim has.
Place it
Oh,
here.
I
Oh,
see
there we
place it here.
go.
Just pack.
Ken Hoppauer, place it
Mm.
here.
Does
Ken, your
does Art hear us?
toffee will be on. Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay.
Just,
Because you're just
Yeah.
running right over us like a freight train.
Oh,
let it happen. He's excited for the holidays.
Yeah.
Can't say I don't blame him.
one of my coworkers gave me a thing of chocolates, and well, let's just say it didn't last very long.
You get constipated with them, can you? Or is it diarrhea? Which one do you get?
Diarrhea.
A little bit of both.
Cheese is what'll bound you up.
Oh my God, that string cheese! Holy Christ, stay away from that. Hey
Which one, the
Jody,
mozzarella?
Hey,
Hey, Jody,
Jody.
what's up?
yeah, the string cheese that you pull
Oh,
apart.
yeah.
That
Those are
was
Oh
addicting.
yeah,
oh,
mozzarella. Yep.
they are Al. They are addicting.
Yep.
I gotta stop. I can't play the right one in my ear, guys. You know why? Because I hear fucking humming at night. I think I got that what's it called?
Tinnitus
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
or
Yeah, it's
tinnitus.
bad. Tinnitus. Yeah, it's bad. So I'm gonna go with the left.
So we'll be going. Bzzz.
That sucks. I gotta play ambient sounds
Oh
at
yeah.
night.
Yeah.
There is a hum though.
Oh, is it me? Go ahead and mute me and see if you get. It's
Listen.
me.
Yep, it's Art. You hear
Look at
that?
the size of that fucking mic, though. I mean, that thing is picking up sound from outer space.
Hey guys,
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, it's Mitch.
it's
Happy
Art.
Hanukkah, Mitch.
Art Co. Jim, how
I'm
you
sorry I
doing?
missed you Sunday. I was at dinner with the Candyman, who was on my
Oh,
show Saturday
well,
night.
you need
Hey,
to you need to keep that friendship alive, Art.
Oh,
Art, you know
he's
what I thought
always
was
giving me
interesting?
food. He gave me two prime rib steaks, frozen,
You don't hear us.
a couple salmon fillets.
Art, you know what I thought was interesting when you said that question of when did Santa Claus turn red? And that was your trivia question.
So it was.
That was pretty cool.
Mhm.
Nobody thinks about that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I just heard about it that day before the show. I, wow, that'd be a pretty good trivia because it's Christmas time.
And another thing is that Coca Cola Red is copyrighted and is
Oh,
actually hard to reproduce.
oh,
So
oh
say
my.
hello to Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey,
Hey,
Lauren.
Lauren,
Bird Eye
Ken
View
Hoffbauer,
Third
how you
eye
doing,
view.
buddy?
Jody.
Jody,
Entered
everybody's
here.
here.
Yeah.
Was the first
I'll
one.
just go in the chat and say hi all. There you go.
That works.
Minimum typing.
Hey, Jim, you look ultra saturated today.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of
I mean, it looks
poly,
good. It looks good, but it's really.
polyunsaturated.
Is it me?
No, it's
You
got a
you look very sunburned there, Al.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
tan.
me?
Yeah, you look
Well, I
very
just came
tan.
back from. I came back from the snow. the other day, yesterday. I guess. I don't fucking know. I was out flying my drone, didn't hit the autofocus, hit the manual focus, didn't focus correctly, lost some footage
Oh,
on some good
God, I
clouds.
hate that.
Oh, dude, I was pissed when I got home. But, you live and learn.
Lauren, what's the matter? What are you doing in the
Lawrence in the
hospital?
hospital?
Hey, Mike.
Michael.
Michael.
Hello, Michael.
All right, now we got to know why Lauren's in the
Damn,
hospital.
Lauren's in the hospital. That
Yeah.
sucks.
In the snow, in Canada, in the hospital. I hope you're out before Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, this is also, you got to
Oh,
remember,
surgery.
one of the most depressing times of the year.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's a big, I used to work when I first came down here. I worked at Circles of Care as a mental health technician. Bad time of the year for people who live alone and all that.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'm depressed. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
tough.
you're
It's
too-
tough.
you're always
It's tough.
supposed to
So
be
lonely.
depressed.
Oh God.
Lauren had major surgery.
I must be a
Major
selfish prick because
surgery.
I wish I was alone. Everybody
Yeah.
here drives me crazy.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Johnny.
Johnny.
Well, that's
Mike Kenny,
better
how
John
you
than
feeling
doing?
fine. Merry
sergeant
Christmas.
surgery.
I'll
Yeah,
tell
you
you
know.
something. Every time I'm in the hospital, they throw me out within days. I had a knee replacement. I was out within 2 or 3 days. I had my gallbladder out. I was out the next day.
Maybe because you were driving them crazy.
That
Yeah.
could
It's
be
your
it.
Or
request.
you didn't. Maybe you didn't have the best insurance. That's the kicker. They don't care about you. They just look at your insurance and say, oh, they ain't going to pay for much more than a day. So we better get rid of this guy.
That is so true. It is so insurance driven. It's
What's
ridiculous.
Oh God, yeah.
Progressive. We'll send him home with Flo.
Ugh. Ugh. That's a penalty right there.
Johnny, I'm good. Thank you, my friend.
I went crazy looking for
Jones
Johnny's
guy.
show on Sunday. I went under Johnny Alfonso, then I went under Ray Kelly's. Couldn't find their friggin' show. And I guess it's under Johnny Drone Flyer.
Yes, appears that way.
I wonder why he had no subscribers under his name. He had like 2. I'm like, what the hell's up with that? They removed part of my colon.
Oh,
Ah, yes,
Oh.
my
Oh, now he's
significant
a
other had,
semicolon.
she had 12 inches of her left descending colon or right descending colon taken out.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
what's
you
the
get,
what's the long-term effect of that?
none. Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah.
You got 32 feet of colon.
Yep.
Okay,
be
so
all
My
right.
dad had 3 feet taken out.
But when you get too many polyps and, you know,
Or diverticulitis.
diverticulitis,
Yep.
conditions like irritable bowel syndrome and all that lead to that. Yeah.
That's IBS for you folks out there.
you guys are scaring the shit out of me with this stuff.
Hey, man, literally shit
Boom,
happens. So, Mitch,
Yes, Jim.
Bob is talking about coming here. How
Bob.
many? Bob Casey is talking about coming here
Oh.
for family
Oh,
and
cool.
friends.
I didn't hear that. When is he planning that?
He hasn't said. He just said they're coming to Orlando.
Oh, I'll be darned.
He texted me.
Carlos keeps threatening to come down to drive down here, but so far
Yep.
hasn't done that yet.
You know, when you're younger, it's only a 1,200 mile. Like one time I did it in 24 hours if you drive straight. But those days are gone. Now it's a 3-day trip for me.
Yeah.
Man, I used to when I was flying the RC jets. I had the big excursion, the diesel-powered excursion, towing a 16-foot trailer full of airplanes, and it was like a mobile workshop and everything. And I
That the
used to go
Carolinas?
1,000 miles. Used to go to Illinois, Tennessee. Used to 1,000 miles straight through. Did nothing, just like nothing. Just get in the car, turn the music on, and
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Now I don't know if I would want to
Oh.
do those long ass drives.
Hey,
Well,
Joe.
back in my
Joe Blaylock?
stand-up comedy days, boy,
Hey,
that
Joe.
was a lot of driving. At first, I used to drive from Denver straight to Kansas City, and
No tour bus?
yeah, right.
No Seinfeld tour bus and all the groupies and shit?
No,
What's up with
no,
that, huh?
just my little Honda Civic station wagon.
Did you have a
driving
scooter?
out there.
Did you have a Vespa?
Yeah. No,
Where's
that's
Dan?
Danny that drives one of those.
But Dan, let's rip him up
Uh,
if he comes on now.
Is he
Yeah.
coming on?
I
He
don't know.
hasn't
Hey,
put out a
Joe
motovlog
Blaylock.
yet.
Well, Joe Blaylock says this conversation stinks. What would you like us to talk about, man? We're up for anything,
We're
man.
warming up.
Hey.
We're warming up.
Just
I'm
throw out a
one-
subject.
I'm 1 day away from starting my Christmas shopping.
Really?
same
You
here.
haven't done it
You'd
yet?
be smart if you did it the day after Christmas. That's when all the deals are.
Yeah, I traditionally do it on the 23rd. This way, everybody's got their stuff. And Mitch, it helps in my selection process because usually when I get to the store, they're out of what I wanted to get.
That's true.
So I get the
I just go on
reduced price
Amazon.
item.
Amazon's easy. Get it on Amazon and you're good
Yeah,
to
there
go.
you go.
I'm a
Yeah.
Best Buy freak.
That's
Oh,
fine.
Best Buy. There, I was over there yesterday, and they weren't as busy as I thought they would be because that was Monday. I didn't go in on the weekend.
I think everybody's still got that because, they advertise that curb service.
Oh,
They'll
okay.
bring it out of the store and meet you at the curb and throw it in your car window as you drive off because
Yeah,
you know,
well-
there might be a virus.
Well, I've
somewhere.
got a sunroof that could just toss it in.
There you go.
That
Hey,
was-
We're
Carlos.
locked. Hey, what's up,
Carlos is
We're
here.
on,
Hey, Carlos.
We're in
Hey,
lockdown
Carlos.
mode over here. Shelter in place.
Oh shit!
So you can shop and you can go to certain stores and other stores you can't go to. It's hypocrisy at its best. I probably said that every week for the last
We
week.
don't even want to get started on all that, do we?
I know. There's
I
so many
love me
people
some California.
that,
Yeah,
get out
and,
of, that are going under.
Oh, the mom and pop shops. The
Yeah.
Walmart, fucking, you got a line of 50 people.
yeah.
Waiting to
Walmart's
get
not going
service.
under. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. No social distancing or anything. I went there the other
No.
day to go shop, and it was insane.
Hey, Johnny says they put it in the back of his truck at Best Buy.
You
Yeah,
know,
they
at
do
Best
that
Buy,
all the
the one down here, they have the front like 15 parking places on all the rows that are near the store reserved with signs that say customer pickup.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that right?
And there wasn't and I pulled up, the parking lot was full of cars, and all but two of those reserved spaces were empty.
Were empty.
It's like those places where they have 35 handicap spots, and they're always empty. You know,
not when I'm looking to shop. All the handicap spots are always filled up, and I gotta do the carousel, drive
Oh.
around. Oh, he's pulling out. Okay.
Yeah, and then you wait, and then someone else jumps in the spot
Yeah.
in front of you.
hey, Johnny says he ordered an SD card and they brought out a TV.
Oh, nice.
You know, that's not a bad
That's a
idea.
manager.
Yeah, there you go.
That-
No
That's pretty
price
good.
change, right? No
And of
price
course, you said you didn't order the TV. You only ordered a $12 SD card, right?
Joe says
it-
we were talking about the colon when he said it stinks.
Oh,
Yeah.
That makes
Great
it.
oh,
segue.
I kind of figured that was a joke. I didn't take that seriously.
I don't have Carlos.
Man, where's everybody tonight, Jim? I noticed it on Sunday night too. Everybody, they're very light viewership on these live streams.
I tell you what, when you have all this nonsense of putting up lights outside and Christmas shopping and all that, I'm surprised anybody's on any of these streams, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think a lot of people watch them live. I'm one of those guys that watch replays.
Oh,
So if there's other stuff going on, I go back and watch. Because there's nothing on TV to watch other than the shows I'm set, like The Mandalorian or The Vikings, and that's not on anymore. So I got set shows that I watch. And
how about Discovery?
Nothing's on?
Do you watch Star Trek Discovery?
Star Trek Discovery, never heard of that. What the hell's that?
Oh God. Well, we're in the season 3 right now, and it's getting better. When I first watched it, I thought, what? Because it takes place just as the Enterprise was coming out. Enterprise comes in season 2.
That's cool,
So
Joe.
you get to meet Captain Pike, and oh boy, it's really interesting. Go check it out.
Where's it on? I didn't
Just
see it. I don't
the
see it. It's
Netflix
not on.
one?
CBS All Access.
Oh, that's because you watch one of the major networks, which I refuse to watch under any circumstances.
Well, it's got Blue Bloods.
Well, I don't hardly watch that anyway.
That thing, Blue Bloods, is going on what? Its 10th year now?
Oh
For
God,
God's
yeah.
sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'd think that Tom Selleck wouldn't he'd be making enough money where he wouldn't need to be doing these stupid reverse mortgage commercials.
Yeah. There you
Gotta
go.
make the money.
Hey, you're entitled, Mitch.
I'm
Are they still
That's
entitled.
what
doing
he's always
those?
saying.
Are they still
Yeah, he
doing
still
those?
does them. Yeah, I see him on. If I watch like the H&I, a broadcast
Yep.
channel,
Yeah.
if I watch that during the day, all the advertising is
Oh, there's Lauren.
Hey,
hey, Lauren,
Lauren.
all
Lauren,
the
are
adver-
you having your left descendant colon taken out?
No, I think it's that figure.
No, actually, it's just past that part. I think they call it the S colon.
That's getting a little closer to the door,
Oh,
as
is
it
that
were.
like an escargot?
Something like that, yeah.
Was it because of
Polyps?
gastritis or
Diver?
polyps or something like that? Diverticulitis?
To be honest, I have no frickin' idea why. Basically, that section of my colon just decided it wasn't going to work anymore, so I said we're going to have to remove it. So
Well, she had so much gastritis that they were saying the polyps were getting huge. So
Yeah.
that's why they cut it out.
Hmm.
But man, they kicked her out. I think she was in for a week total.
How long are you in there, Lauren, for?
well, I come in about 1:00 Saturday morning.
Ooh.
Was that
you had
scheduled?
you had the
or
surgery
paid?
already. You had the surgery and everything.
Oh no!
Oh, you didn't have it yet.
Here, you can call what's called our 811 health line, and you can see if you need to go to the hospital. Because you'll have people that they stub their toe, they'll run to emergencies, which is so I called 811, told them what was going on. You get to emergencies right away. So here I am.
Oh, that's the
Yeah, it's funny.
Canadian healthcare
From
system.
the time I arrived, did all, from the time I arrived and did all the usual paperwork bullshit until they had me on the table was under an hour. So
Oh, so you did have the surgery. You did already have the surgery.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Well, hopefully you're out of there before Christmas.
Here's a kind of look
Ah.
around the hospital room that I'm in.
Okay.
Man, they
You
don't
don't know how
differ
well-
much from country to country, I'll tell you that.
There's got to be a hot nurse or two in there. I better watch what I say too loud.
Oh, yeah. How's the staff? No?
Oh,
No.
would you like a sponge bath?
Joe got to fly 4 batteries on his Mavic Air today.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. I am now on Christmas break. Yay.
Yeah, I agree, Johnny. A hospital room is a hospital room. They
Yeah.
don't change much, huh?
Hey, Jim, I noticed that you were able to post a link. I couldn't do that on Sunday. It wouldn't let me do that.
I couldn't touch the 3 dots and make somebody a moderator. I
Yeah,
had
but-
to re-sign in.
Is it working now?
Can you put a link in there now?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Did you?
I see that. Yeah,
don't
I
see
tried.
any link.
I tried that on Sunday, and it wouldn't show up. It wouldn't show up in anybody else's chat. And then I tried. You see, just the last bunch of letters after the StreamYard.com. I tried just posting those letters, and it wouldn't show up. Yet anything else that I typed showed up. It's the strangest damn thing.
I don't see any link on the comments.
I heard you
Oh,
talk.
shit.
I have 6:16 p.m. Jim
Yeah, I
posted
believe-
a link. It came up on mine.
Yeah, see.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do see it. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe they changed that. I see it.
there.
Maybe they fixed it. They fixed it until Sunday when they'll break it again, right before my show,
Yep.
and then they'll start it up again afterwards.
Yeah, Lauren, you dropped right out from that hospital internet.
Yes, yeah. The hospital. I'm sure they don't have the greatest Wi-Fi.
FSU grad. What's up? I said, DeMarco. What does Johnny say? I half-ass got it to work Sunday. What? What is he working on? I missed it.
Carlos
Okay.
really cares for art, doesn't he?
RC Funds Diversions is here. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I finally made a point of going to his channel because I'm not getting notifications, man. And that's starting to piss me off. So what I'll do is when I get comments, I go to their channels from the comments. You know what
Who
I
are you
mean?
referring to? Carlos?
Anybody, Al. I don't. If you post a video, I don't get a notification.
You gotta hit the bell, that's why.
Yeah,
That bell's hit.
yeah. That's
That bell is hit.
mhm.
Yeah, Johnny finally got the wrench thing squared away. Okay,
Oh, good, good.
Because
well,
I had-
take care, Lauren.
I couldn't hit the three dots and have it show up. It was showing nothing. Nothing would happen when I hit the three
Huh.
dots.
They were having all kinds of strange problems with the
Yeah.
chat.
So
Now that we
did
got a
you
bigger
see-
crowd, I do want to restate Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas,
Same
Happy
to you, Jim.
Hanukkah.
Same to
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Hanukkah's-
Mel-
Hanukkah's over. We're
Gotta
done.
be politically correct, goddammit.
No Kwanzaa.
Meli
Ah.
Kalikimaka
You better say it,
for all
goddammit.
you
I'll say it for you.
Hawaiians.
You know, half my family is Catholic and the other half is Jewish.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't realize you
Boy.
were part member of the tribe.
My mother had 4 sisters. There were 4 girls altogether. 3 sisters. There were 4 girls altogether. And my aunt, her sister, married a Jewish fellow, and so we always celebrated Christmas and Hanukkah because we lived
Cool.
a block away.
Oh,
Hey, RC
You know-
Fun.
And I've been to bar mitzvahs. A friend of mine, when he had it's interesting to see the different religions. I didn't understand a word they were saying. Baruch atah.
Yeah, well, there you got the first two pretty close.
That's all I remember is Baruch atah.
It means blessed art thou is what that means.
Cool.
thank you.
Cool. So do you do the? We better not talk about religion.
No, I don't. I'm not a religious guy. I'm Jewish. When I say I'm Jewish, it's like other people say they're Irish. It's a heritage, it's a country. It's not, to me, it's not all about the religion.
Growing up, I learned the Germans make the best potato salad. You got to find a German deli. The Jews make the best pastrami rice
Oh God,
sandwich there
yes,
is.
no doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
And the Catholics, they make a great whiskey.
Yeah, they make a great corned beef on white bread with mayonnaise.
Oh God. A New York deli, Jesus, the
Hey,
sandwich is 8
what
yards
about
thick.
us Swedes? We got the meatballs.
Agent K, what's up?
Agent.
Agent K, how you doing, buddy?
Did you say that art is blessed, Mitch?
Yes, no, I said blessed. Yeah, I guess I did. Here,
thank
Agent K, Spank says hello for you.
Did he say where's the monkey?
No, he K likes the monkey. He doesn't watch my show for me. He watches for the monkey.
All right, so Marukata,
Baruch,
that's what I said.
Baruch, B-A-R with a, with a trill of the tongue, U-C-H, Baruch.
Onion.
Oh, the
That
loogie
was
at the
my-
end.
That was my one and only time of wearing a yarmulke too.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, Joe gave you a compliment, Art,
Oh yeah, well thank you very
on the
much.
stash there,
Hey,
brother.
Did
May
you
I
hear
suggest? May I suggest?
Calvin Klein was going to make a denim yarmulke called the Calvin Kleinstein yarmulke.
Let me fire up my sound.
Where are
I gotta
you,
fire
Mitch?
up my sound effects machine here. Hold
Thank
on a
you,
second,
thank
guys.
you. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
where
I
are you,
didn't
Mitch?
I didn't have it fired up, but I'll do it right now.
John Coopy, what's up, John?
Oh, John Coopy.
I need a hug.
He needs a hug. Hey, John, I enjoyed having you on the show Sunday night. It was great to have you participate. Jim, I don't know if you saw our show. What we did was just show off our flying videos all
I
night
did.
long.
I watched you while I was reading my editing manual, which is hard to do both at the same time. I'll tell you that right now. But you know what pisses me off? Out of a 3,000-page manual, there's no search feature.
Oh no! Don't you have an? You mean a PDF online with no? Well, you can search a PDF for keywords.
Where?
Hit the F3. Hit F3.
Wait a minute. I want to show you. Let me get
Hit
this.
hit F3.
Let me share my screen and hope I'm still here. Last time I tried to share my screen, it threw me off.
Hey, Ed's here
You're
too.
still
Hi, Ed.
reading
How
that,
you doing, buddy?
Hey, Ed, you're still reading those instructions, Jim?
Oh yeah, 3,000-page manual. But Mitch, look, I don't get the search option.
Well, hit F. Hit. Well, you can. Isn't there a menu up top that says like edit?
If I go to the beginning,
No, no. I mean, up at the top of your window, isn't there a thing that says edit?
no, there's a bookmark.
Okay.
Oh, look at all this.
Hit F3. Hit F3. See if anything happens.
I better still be here in a second. F3.
F3.
All right, I hit it. What happened? Nothing.
Didn't it open up a window where you could type a
Yeah, it's
search?
right on top. There it is
Oh,
right there. I
it
see
did.
it.
It did. I see it.
Yeah, so type something in there and hit enter, and it'll take you.
Saved them.
And then you hit F3, and it keeps taking you to the next occurrence of it. Hit F3 again and F3 again, and
And then I just hit enter.
no, you hit F3, it'll take you to the first one, and then if you keep hitting F3, it takes you to the next and next and next occurrence of it. That's
Wait
a
a
standard Windows function. You can do that in almost anything.
I typed it in. Now what do? Hit enter?
Yeah, you can hit enter.
Also,
All right, because I'm hitting enter and nothing's happening.
Well, that's because you got the search function active. Hit the tab, hit the F3 key again.
Well, I want the search to find me the black offset.
Well, did you type black? Did you type black offset?
Agent Case had Control F.
Don't you see it on screen?
Okay, no, it's too small, my little window to see it.
Yeah.
But isn't there? What's that blue button do in the box there?
Stop
There's a
editing.
reset, a plus, a minus. See, I can make it bigger. That's the page. I'm just trying to find the word black
Hit the tab key and see what happens.
Nothing.
I don't
Nothing
know,
on
Jim.
the tab, nothing on the enter.
Agent said F. Control F.
Control F.
Control F might be
That's what he has.
fine, yeah.
Which F? There's 12 of them.
No, not the F function. F, the letter F.
Control letter F.
No, just the control and the letter F. Like you hit Control C to copy, hit Control F.
I'm hitting
for
Control
find.
F. Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
You need to talk a little slower to him, Mitch.
Did you
Maybe-
get the? Is that the search box I see up top? I'm having a hard time. Let me make
Yes. Yes.
let me
it
make
is.
your thing bigger.
We don't want this thing to get bigger. That's the
Huh?
wrong show.
Yeah, what's up, Carlos?
But it does say 0 of 0, Mitch. Maybe it doesn't have anything on the black offset. There is a friggin' knob that says black offset.
Well, it's obvious that offsets your black.
Oh, shut up. Gonna kill you.
I think I could finish reading the Bible faster than you can fucking finish reading these
I know.
instructions.
Hey, this guy, Patrick Inhofer, he's right here in Orlando. He helped write the manual.
Well, get in touch with them then.
There you
There's
go.
got to be a way to search that. Are you looking at it online or did you download the PDF?
No, it's online.
Download the PDF onto your computer.
I
There
have
you
it
go.
on an SD card. They send it with the dongle.
Okay.
They send you a separate SD card.
Load it up in Acrobat instead of in the online search, and then hit F3, and then the search function should work.
Hey, Carlos. Good to see
What's
you.
up? Mitch, you
Carlos,
Fly.
how you doing, buddy?
ready, Mitch?
Ready for what?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu
Eloheinu melech
haolam borei bari
Bari.
hagafen.
You know what that is? B'rei Pri Hagofen. That's the
the
blessing
wine
for the wine. Yeah, that's
The wine blessing.
that's
I
the
learned
wine.
that when I married my first wife was a Jew.
No kidding.
Boy,
So she was. So you're. So you know what they say when a Jewish woman marries a Jewish guy? They say she's Jewish by injection.
Well, she's
And don't
She's an
say
adopted-
kike. That's not politically correct anymore.
she's an adopted Jew. So she's
No, it never was. It never was politically correct. It's right up there with WAP and the N word.
We used to call
About Jap.
our friends back in New York. Anyway, we always
Jewish
called it.
American.
Oh, there's the Mick, there's the Smick. There's,
Oh yeah, but you could do that in those days, and nobody really got too offended
Hey, look
at
at
it.
that
It was just the
gift.
way you talked.
it was funny for us. I
Uh,
never heard the word cracker till I came to Florida. I didn't know what the hell a cracker was. You guys had to tell me what snowflake was.
I don't even know what a snowflake is. Is that like queer?
Snowflake is
No.
kind of today. It means kind of like a pajama boy, you know.
No.
Yeah.
Some kid still living in his
Yeah.
parents' basement.
Mommy's basement.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Oh.
Drinking cocoa in their pajamas.
snowflake. It's another
Getting
name
all
for these
riled up.
young liberals that have never had to face a problem in their life. Everything's been handed to them all their life, and yet they want to tell everybody else how to run their lives.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This
And
is,
I'm
these are
afraid.
aren't those Antifa kind of people that they
Yeah,
scream and
exactly.
yell about how everything is bad for the black people, but they don't want to bring them home and feed them.
yeah. No, of course not. No.
They just
Hey.
want to talk about it. Makes
Yeah.
them feel better.
Walls
I'm
are no
guilty.
good unless they're around my house.
I'm guilty of raising two of them. When the court decided that my drunk ex-wife, who has 5 DUIs and split to Canada, should have custody of my children, those kids were raised without any morals, they don't even know what a church is, that kind of thing. Because men aren't good enough to raise their kids.
Yeah, that's the court system. Are they in Canada now, Jim?
No, they're here.
Canada didn't want them.
No, she was up there. I guess she split after. I don't know. I'm not going to do it. I downloaded her mug shots from.
Was she Irish, Jim?
No.
No. Live and learn. Did you ever get
When you
married
met her,
again?
was there banjo
No.
music going on?
I did that one time. That was it. One time marriage for me.
She was from Long Island, right? I mean, from New York, I should say.
No, she was from Florida. I was from Long Island. That's how
See,
I
I
wound
knew
up
there
down
was
here.
some banjo music in that
Oh, gotcha. So you married her in Florida.
one.
I was down here visiting my father, who was here working for the government at a Harris Corporation in Melbourne or Palm Bay. And that's how I found out there was a town called Palm Bay, Florida. I visited the local bars too much.
Oh, there you go. And she
Rick
said,
Halber's in the
"Yeah,
house. Say hi to Rick.
Big
Hey,
Rick.
Rick.
Hello, Rick.
Hi, Rick. How you doing?
I don't see the
When-
chat.
when
What's
she
the
met
national
Jim,
bird
she
of
said,
Syria?
You got a pretty
A
mouth.
drone. What's the
The
national
national
bird of
bird?
Syria? Art.
Google it.
It says right there,
The chicken? I don't know.
a U.S. drone. Oh, you can't see the chat, Carlos.
U.S. drone.
It's the national bird of Syria.
I like that.
I saw a guy who did a video walking down the streets of Dubai, and they're all in those capes. I forget what they call those outfits that all the women have to hide in, and all the
The
burqas.
hijab. The
Burkas.
hijab.
Burkers.
Hijab.
Yeah.
Or the hijab, or what is it?
Good
Hijab.
job, Sam.
Hijab. Yeah.
And
Her job
man,
is job.
this person was taking the video like they were scared to death. Like it's pointed down, like they're talking on the phone. That kind of video.
It's a whole different world.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, women in Saudi Arabia only now just started to be able to legally drive, go out in public, stuff like that.
Public. Yeah. Hey, Ed.
But we do business with them, so I'm happy with that. That's
Mhm.
Rick is home.
so. Mitch,
Rick is home. Lauren took his place. Lauren's in the hospital.
Lawrence in the hospital.
Hmm.
Yes, Carlos.
hopefully the next flight will be out of the kitchen window, up to the roof door, through down the steps, and back into the apartment.
And that last video of yours, you're getting real brave there now, man, flying out the window like that. At least this time was in the daytime.
Testing
the
the rain.
nighttime into the snow was the really hairy one.
That was a little
Did you
fun.
post another one, Carlos, out of the window
Yeah.
of your house?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yes, he did.
I'll
Yeah.
have to check that
Those
out.
flyaway shots we were watching last week, Al, that's incredible stuff. That guy doing it through the trees, the palm trees of Malaysia or wherever he was.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
went like a mile backwards through the trees, never hit anything, and he proved that he was not doing it in reverse by
Forward. Yeah.
dropping. Yeah,
Mm.
incredible stuff.
You could actually see that if you watch the video. You could see stuff going forward or backwards. You could tell. If it was, something going forward, then you just reverse
Yeah,
the
if they
video.
go back.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if you guys can see this or not.
Put it up.
This
close.
was posted
Yeah. now we
on.
can-
Oh,
That's the DJI FPV
FPV.
drone after it bashed into a few things.
yeah, I did see that.
yes.
Yeah. What a mess!
Was that a first time crash or was that
Yeah.
multiple?
I
crashes?
don't know. There wasn't much explanation, but this picture's making the rounds, and it's
It was
just
on Facebook and it said after a crash.
after a crash. Yeah, and it didn't do too well. It looks awful. It looks like the top plastic part got bent sideways, and I don't think this thing is going to hold up too well when the average
How did
FPV guy gets his hands on it.
How did the arms hold up in that picture?
Well,
The
they
arms
didn't
still
break. It
together?
didn't appear to break in that thing.
Oh, I would think that'd be the first thing to snap.
How about the legs under the front arms? They stayed intact.
Well,
Mitch?
they
You can
weren't.
only see
They
the
weren't
shot.
in the picture. Let me see if I can get a better. I don't have it on my computer. I have it on my cell phone. But let me see if I can get a better
Yeah.
overhead
You
of
could,
my cell phone.
Email
here.
it to yourself. That's what I.
Yeah,
Well,
the
I could,
5-inch,
but then I could,
5-inch
but then,
quad, I have
but then
this
I could do this too. Which,
indestructible.
I could do this, which works just as good.
Ah, there you go. Oh,
Make it
yeah.
bigger, Jim. Blow it up,
Rub
Jim.
it.
Wait
That's
a
a,
second.
that's a
On my
prototype.
thumbnail in the upper left-hand corner.
This is the picture that was on
So
Facebook, guys.
Yeah.
There
Look
you
at
go.
look at that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
look
does
at
look a
that.
little
At least the arms are still intact.
Yeah, the arms are
I
still
thought,
intact,
I thought
but
that'd be the first to go.
but everything
must
else
be-
looks kind of the whole body looks like it's kind of twisted sideways there.
It does look whole.
I can't
Is
tell if those legs are screwed in or not. In other words, replaceable.
I don't know. I don't know. At any rate, it doesn't look like something I'd want to have.
No description, Mitch, of the
No,
crash.
all I saw was
No.
the picture. I just
No.
saw that picture, and I just downloaded it to my phone. Thought I'd show it
For all
the
we
next
know-
time we were all together here.
It could have fell from 10 feet for all we know.
It looks like it was more than just one
Yeah. It was
one
multiple
crash. It looks like
crashes.
that was after a really rough day of flying.
Yeah.
Did you see that from Matt North, Beyond the Dark Side, the Ultimate Pink Floyd Spectacular, on YouTube? I mean Facebook. Sorry.
No. I don't do books.
I don't do Facebook.
You're better off, man. Facebook will drive you
I've
nuts.
seen that post, but I didn't think it was a YouTube video. I thought it was just a fucking picture. Tells you how much I pay attention.
Oh, Bill, Coast to Coast Drones is here retracting
Hey,
messages.
Bill.
How you doing?
There you go.
Retracting messages?
He did. He put up a message and then he retracted it.
Changed it his mind.
You're right, Ken. That quad did look like it was rusty. I don't know if that was just the dirt that was jammed around everything,
Yeah.
but
It might have
terrible.
been that.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
There's
Oh, so he's not performing. It's just a picture of him. That's like what we
yeah,
initially
yeah.
thought.
It's about the band. And then there's Art's TikTok. He sent me. He's a crazy bastard. That Art.
Art
Oh
does
yeah, the
TikTok.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonder Woman.
Can we show that?
There you go.
Are we gonna get in trouble for showing this?
Cool.
Watch.
oh no. That's got to be good for 10 million views right there. What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably more.
Because we're men and because she's in that.
Yeah, exactly. All you got to do is put that on the thumbnail. 10 million views.
Who's
Hey,
that,
Ron,
Ron? Hey,
good to
Ron.
see
I think I could watch that another 20 times, to be
Yes,
honest
I
with
know. I know.
you. Yeah.
Oh my God, Tim Jackson sent me one. Did he send that to you, Ron? Oh, I did. I did.
you.
The
Which,
one with that
what,
girl in the airplane.
oh, yeah.
Holy Christ!
You
Is
know,
that a good? Is that a good
there's
holy
plenty
question?
of, you can go on the internet, Jim, and find anything you want. You don't need to wait for posts with
No,
provocative thumbnails. I mean,
I prefer not to look for that crap because you know how many emails and all that you get after that.
Oh,
I get enough spam.
yeah. Well, you don't put you just you open up a private browser and don't put your
yeah.
email address anywhere. You'll
There
be all
you
right.
go. Yeah, go to DuckDuckGo and watch from there.
I heard that that incognito tab on Chrome, you're still tracked anyway.
Yeah, you're tracked, but it's not at least it's not on your computer. In other words, your kids can't come up and look at your browsing history and see where you've been. But once it leaves your house, your ISP still has a record of every place you go,
Oh
unless you
yeah.
use a VPN. You know, and if you got a VPN, then nobody can find out. Nobody
I
can
got a
find you.
VPN, but it's not the quickest in the world.
No, that's I went and signed up for one once, but the bit rate through the VPN was so slow I couldn't use it.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's my
Jim,
thought.
Jim, how well can you hear me tonight?
Good.
Perfect.
Good. I,
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
after 2
Yeah.
years of having this iPad and being on StreamYards, I didn't realize that the iPad had a automatic mic adjustment to what it felt was how strong your microphone should be. And I took, because everybody, I don't have an ear set with this. So I went in there and I found it last night. I'm like, oh, look at that. And I turned my mic volume up and now everybody can hear me.
Oh,
What'd you
that's,
say?
It still sounds. It's still you still hear the room ambiance,
Uh,
a little echoey in the room, but it's clear. It's clear.
all
Sounds
right, let me
good.
try this. It has an echo
Cancellation.
cancellation. How does that sound?
Same.
oh,
Same as That before. sound different?
No, no different.
Okay.
But we hear you.
We hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay. How is everybody tonight?
oh,
Good.
pretty good. Got my flu shot yesterday, so I'm achy all over.
You got one, Art?
Yeah.
How?
Why?
I'm just
Not a
curious.
COVID shot, a flu
No,
shot.
not the COVID, just the
Oh,
flu
flu.
shot. Yeah. And you know, you get one of those, and next day you got these aches. And like
yeah.
now, today, my lower back is sore. Where my shoulder's still sore from where I got the shot, and then
Really?
the other shoulder's sore.
I'll tell you what, Art. It's a
Just
good
a
thing you were
South
never
America.
you were never in the service. You line up and they hit you on each shoulder with air
Oh,
guns.
yeah.
With the guns.
Air guns
Yeah.
that gives
Oh,
you
man.
with all these shots.
You remember that, Jim? You still
Yep.
remember? I to this day can still remember, and I remember the guys coming at. We were all in line to go into the tent, and the guys after they got the shots were coming out of the tent,
Yep.
and some of them had blood running down their arms.
If you flinch,
If they don't hold the
Yeah.
gun right up tight enough, or if you
Yep.
flinch, it'll tear you up.
Yep.
You start to bleed.
they're air injectors, Ron.
Yep.
They just
They
hit
go
you
right-
on both sides of the shoulders at the same time. You get
Right
about
through the
20
skin.
20 vaccines. Boom.
Yeah, I think we had like six different shots, and they mix some 2 or 3 different things in a cocktail.
Yep.
In each shot, that I had to get
That's
them
for
before I went
deployment
over to the Middle East.
That's for deployment around the world.
Yeah.
Jim, you remember paramedic school way back yonder when we practiced IVs on each other?
Yeah, yeah,
Come out of there a damn bloody mess.
yeah. Some people just suck at it.
Oh, yeah.
I've had a few of them in my lifetime too.
Well, there's an art to it. You know, the needle
Yeah.
is beveled. The damn thing is beveled for a reason.
Yep.
Yep.
And some
My
people
son-
still know that.
My son is a certified phlebotomist.
No.
He'll prick you all day.
There you go. I call him a prick.
That's why he's a yeah.
Oh, I call him
Yeah,
that anyway.
takes after his dad.
Oh, I'm 100% prick.
Oh, Bob
proud
Casey's
of-
here. Hey, Bob.
Yeah, Bob. What's up, Bob?
Bob Casey. I like Bob,
Bob
Casey. I don't know the
Casey.
man, but I like him.
I can't see the chat.
It's
Me either.
scary what happens to some of these guys. Ed says no flu shot ever, not
Me neither.
compromising on immunity. Well,
Never had one.
Yeah. Well,
No,
now
I get
gotta
them.
go get
I get
the
them.
shingles
I take
shot.
the flu shots
Nope.
and the pneumonia shots and the shingles. One shot you should get is a shingles shot.
shingles.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
man,
gonna
you
be
don't
next.
ever want to get the shingles, right, Ron? You know,
No.
no,
You
do
don't
not want the
chicken
shingles.
pox as an adult.
Yeah.
No.
My
Always
mom
it's
got
10
the
times
shingles
worse.
before she passed away. Oh God.
I've known a couple people. I've known a couple people that have had the shingles, and they tell me that there is just nothing worse.
Your neighbor had it, right?
Yeah, across the street. That's after I saw him. In 90 days, he was down with it. For 90 days, I ran right over to the VA and said, "Give me a shingle shot."
There's Bob Casey.
Yeah.
What's up,
What
Bob?
What is it, like a scabbing on the skin? Like what
No,
happens?
it's a disease that affects your
chicken
nerve.
pox.
Yeah,
Or
but it manifests itself with tremendous nerve pain
Yeah.
They say
and a rash and a rash. But it's the nerve pain that you can't that gets you with it. It's crippling pain.
I can't
It
remember
can
if
happen anywhere on the body.
Yeah,
it's
the
more
guy
on one side of the body than the other.
the guy
more-
that when I went in to get my shot, there was a guy sitting a couple seats down from me in the waiting room, and he had told me that he had the shingles, and they a couple of years before, and they had told him to get another shot, and he was telling me he had it on his genitals. That's where the
Wow.
rash was.
Oh, ouch, ouch.
Oh, can you imagine?
It
the
itches
pain in the
and
balls.
burns at the same time.
It is, Ed. It's measles.
No, it's chicken pox.
Is it chicken pox?
It's chicken pox.
Yeah.
Well, we got all of them covered. Ed thinks it's the
Yeah.
mumps. I thought it was the measles, and you're right. It's the chicken pox. Yeah,
As an adult, it could kill you.
As an adult,
yeah.
Yep.
And you can get the chicken pox twice.
yes.
Yeah.
I had them
Wonderful.
as a kid. I had mumps
had 'em.
and measles.
Yeah.
Oh, we
I had
all
all
had
that.
them. When we were
Yeah.
kids, when one of us, when one kid in the neighborhood got something, all the parents threw all the kids together, so that everybody got it and got it over with at the same time.
Yeah.
I missed 2 months of second grade from having all three of them at the same time.
Yeah,
Wow.
they came like boom, 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 didn't they?
I don't know. I had them all three at the same time. Mumps,
You had the
measles,
mumps. You had the mumps with the swollen glands.
mumps, measles, and chicken pox.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I just had chicken pox when I was 12 years old.
And what was that back in the 60s, the rheumatic fever?
I had that. I had that.
You did really?
I had rheumatic fever. Yep, 104 fever. I remember being put in a stream of cold water in a hospital as like a 4 or 3-year-old. That's how they lowered my temperature. Just
Yeah, they
put
do
me
it
Wow.
with an
in
ice,
cold
ice
water.
bath.
Well, that explains a lot, Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Carlos, did you suffer any cardiac problems in your adulthood from that?
I had a heart murmur as a kid too for a little bit,
Really?
but as an adult, heart issues, no. Broken heart, my first girlfriend. That's about it. But
Yeah. They say rheumatic fever can cause some cardiac issues
Yeah.
later on.
oh,
Yeah, that was
Not
pretty
yet.
prevalent when my dad was a kid back in the 20s.
They have MMR shots you get now: mumps, measles, and
measles, mumps, and rubella.
Rubella, yeah.
And
Well,
then,
back
I don't
when
know.
my
and then you got
dad
the
was a
parents
kid,
who don't get the kids their shots.
They didn't have shots for polio or scarlet fever
Yes, they
or
did.
mumps, measles, rubella, chicken pox.
What are you talking?
Yeah.
When did they not have it? They had it in 1959 when I was born.
Yep.
Oh, Mike. Night Train's here. Hiya, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, man?
Miguel.
When my
Nah,
dad got the chicken pox, my aunt, well, my aunt was a couple years younger than my dad. She says, "How come he's got chicken pox? I want chicken pox."
No, you don't.
And she did.
And
What?
that stuff doesn't work.
She got
that
the chicken
calamine lotion.
pox.
nah. That was just watered down clay.
Yeah, that don't work.
Who was placed it here? I'm trying to remember what that He said he had Stephen Johnson syndrome. I'm trying to remember what that was.
I don't recall it at all.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
so,
I know what the word Johnson is usually
Oh.
related to, but I don't know if that was the problem.
We got
I'm
to
sorry.
say
I'm
hello.
sorry.
We got to say hello to Scott Nadu.
Stephen Johnson.
That's the joke with you remember Lorena
Yeah.
Bobbitt? Remember Lorena Bobbitt?
Hanging around with Steve again.
And that guy John Wayne Bobbitt changed his name
Yeah.
to Les Johnson.
yeah.
Yeah.
What did that
Hey,
guy?
Ron?
Favorite book in the
Yeah.
Bible is Second
was-
Peter.
He was
Ron, it's
known
caused
as
by
Stubby.
reactions to medicines.
Oh, okay.
Stephen Johnson syndrome.
Carlos, I was saving this for Art, but
Oh man, it's toxic.
I deserve it. Clean jokes. Those are kind of clean jokes. I don't know many clean jokes.
That's
What are we
nasty.
looking at?
Stephen Johnson rash. Oh
That is
yeah, show us
nasty.
the pictures.
Toxic epidural necrosis. That means the death of the skin.
Uh,
why the hell are we talking about diseases?
Yeah, what you guys are killing me.
I thought this was a drone show.
Beck.
How the hell did we get
Yeah.
there?
I don't know.
Depressed.
Yeah.
Did you hear
Good
about the
shot.
roofer who slipped on the job and got sick? He came down with shingles.
Oh.
The roofer.
Oh.
huh?
Yeah, there we go.
I forgot I could do this. Put the damn comments up, Jim. You
Yeah.
You hear the story about the blind gynecologist? He could read lips.
Oh, that's actually a good one. At least I get that one. I still don't get the monkey joke from Art.
Yeah. What
All
was
right,
that?
let me hear the monkey joke that you didn't get. All right, let's hear it.
Okay.
Wait, I'm
there's
ready. Let me
this,
get my finger on that button here.
Okay. 11-year-old girl comes out of the bathroom, tells her, Mommy, I got hair between my legs. And Mommy says, well, honey, we call that our monkey. So at dinner time, the girl said, I got hair on my monkey. And her older sister, who's in high school, goes, that's nothing. My monkey's eating bananas.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
I don't get it.
Really?
Explain it to him.
My monkey's eating bananas. What is
Yeah.
that? A dildo?
Well, what are we, Jim? What are they calling a monkey?
Yeah, the vagina.
Yeah.
Okay, so the monkey eats a banana. I mean, the
Okay.
vagina eats a banana.
So she using a banana, or is that a euphemism for?
He's
Yes.
getting laid.
It means pee-pee.
We're getting a little too clinical here.
Yeah. What's that one about the blind guy who walks through the fish market and says, "Good morning, ladies"?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, ladies. Yeah.
I know. I told
Yeah,
I
I
told
love
Ron
that
this joke already. How do you know when a Polish woman has been using a vibrator? Her teeth are chipped.
I didn't hear the punchline. What was that?
Her teeth are chipped.
Oh, her teeth.
Carlos, you had a boatload of those jokes last week. I said, "How the hell do you remember them?" And he goes, "They're just in my head."
They just come to him.
They just pop in after a while. Something somebody says all of a sudden just triggers a thought. But those jokes were rated no good. I know Ron. I know Ron remembers the one with the neighbor joke. That's all I'll say. That's Ed's favorite. One of Ed's favorite jokes.
Yeah, that was good.
Have you seen the Menace cartoon where they're all sitting around the dinner table and Dennis says,
Good.
"Yeah, I'll do the grace. I'll, just use the words I hear Mommy say. Oh God, I'm coming. Oh, don't stop, Jesus."
What do you get? What do you get with three blondes upside down?
I don't know what.
Brunettes with bad breath.
Oh, jeez. What is that joke?
God.
What's blonde brunette? Blonde brunette? Blonde brunette? Blonde doing cartwheels, something like that.
I remember the real good jokes, like what's black and white and red all over.
Oh yeah, I
A
remember that joke.
A newspaper.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of jokes I remember.
Yeah.
Not
What
the
did
good
one
ones.
hat say to the other?
What did one who?
What did one hat say to the other? You stay
No, I don't
here,
know.
I'll go on ahead.
Hey, I like that. Cute.
You don't have to clean these jokes up on my account.
Well, we need to,
Hey, did you see what Kay put up there?
Level.
Jim, Kay's got another answer to your black and white and red all over. He said an inside out zebra.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, I have a joke with the zebra. Okay, it's kind of racist, but tough. And you can use this for either black or white. What did the little black kid say as he was sliding down the zebra? Or what did the little white kid say as he was sliding down the zebra? Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't.
Oh, sweet.
We're not
Sorry.
politically correct here.
Well, there goes my political ambitions.
Yeah.
What do you call four Spanish guys?
Hey, we got. Hey, Arts was on this YouTube channel where they were doing racist jokes and sexist
Racist,
jokes.
yeah.
Oh, who cares? What's green and red and goes 100 miles an hour?
A frog in a blender. That's the
did
answer,
you
right?
hear
Yeah,
about
that's
the
because it's in the chat.
Oh, I can't see that. I just know that joke.
Did you hear about the snail who wanted to buy a sports car? And when he ordered it, he said, I want it painted with a big S on the side.
Escargot.
Yeah.
Look at that S-car go.
Yeah, that came from the movie. That was in the
Trading
trading
Space.
places. Yeah,
Yeah.
Trading Places.
Oh my God, that was a long time ago.
That was
Yeah. It's a good movie though. It's a
That's
funny
Eddie
movie.
Murphy. Eddie
Yeah,
Murphy.
Eddie Murphy and
Is
Dan
that
Aykroyd.
is
That
that a
movie, by the
Christmas
way,
movie or
It's
not?
$4.99 on Vudu if you want to own it. They got
What do you call a baby Mexican?
Uh-oh.
Carlos.
You call them a paragraph because they ain't quite an essay yet.
That's a good one, Carlos.
Oh man,
And you can tell that without being racist.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Come on. Got to get over this race stuff. Got to have fun in life. Laugh at everybody.
Oh,
I know what happened. What the hell happened to having a good time?
What do you call a fat Chinese guy? A chunk.
a what?
Chung Chung.
A chunk.
Oh boy. Guys,
Oh man.
hey, what's your guys' thoughts on this whole ban thing from DJI?
Oh, ban?
Oh, the blacklist.
The
Oh,
blacklist
whatever.
thing. Yeah.
It's just on U.S. parts and technology going to China. That's all.
There's a
Well,
couple
no,
of
I thought it was,
there's a couple of ramifications. I read a pretty lengthy article about it, and there's a couple of ramifications that might happen that would be a hassle. One thing that might happen is that Google might be banned from putting the DJI apps in the Play Store, just like Huawei can't have their apps in the Play Store. So that might happen. Another thing is, of course, DJI's supply chain. They're using quite a few. I read a whole list of American-made parts that they're really using in their drones. They're using some stuff from Texas Instruments, some video processing chips, and a few other things that they might have to find workarounds for. So it might be inconvenient for them, but there's no ban on the sales. They're not going to stop. You could still go buy a Huawei phone if you want. I mean, there's no law against buying their phone. Just can't come with Android on it.
It's the 5G technology that is the problem the Canadian government and the U.S. government have with that, in the way that anything made in the CCP is indebted to the government of China, has
Yep.
to be
It's
allowed
all part
Yeah.
of
access
the
to the Chinese
government.
government.
Yep.
We buy everything from China. They're making a big deal of this. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for China, there would be there wouldn't be a Walmart. That's how they got started, was selling. The prices were low because everything they were selling was made in China.
It all
Back in
started
the
with
day.
the 5-cent plush toys that everybody started getting into as
The
collectibles.
three most printed words you think would be "I love you," and they're not. It's made in China.
Made in China. Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be made in Mexico and made in
Yeah.
Taiwan.
Remember
You know
when
what was
made
funny?
Made in
I was in
Taiwan.
Puerto Rico. I was in Puerto Rico a long, long time ago, and I bought a pen. It said "Souvenir of Puerto Rico," and you turn it again, it said "Made in Taiwan."
Well, it's like you buy an American flag from Amazon to put up on your flagpole, and it says "Made in China."
I remember
Seriously, I mean, that's
watching
not a joke. That's
All
for
right.
No,
real.
no, it's pretty
Here's
sad.
something that's
Yeah.
not a joke. You go into a Florida grocery and buy oranges, and they're from California.
Or Brazil, they bring a lot of oranges from Brazil in here.
Wow.
Grapes.
You get oranges from California.
Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah, yeah.
American, the
They bring
American
them
leagues.
wherever they have the most of them. They'll ship them. They'll bring them in here, and they probably get some Florida oranges out in California too.
Florida oranges used to
Watching,
be the big thing in New York. It was always the Anita Bryant commercials for Florida
Yep.
oranges.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was
you come
watching a
down here
Yankee
and they're-
game.
They're tearing
Watching
down
the Yankee
all
game a long time ago. I'm sorry, Jim, real quick. I was watching the Yankee game a long time ago, and it says American League scoreboard brought to you by Nissan. It's like it just doesn't. American League, American Nissan. Nothing's American anymore.
Well, interestingly enough, a lot of the foreign cars are made in America now, and the American cars are made overseas, made in
The
Mexico.
parts, or they're built.
A
here.
Hyundai has a plant in Birmingham, Alabama, where they build most of the Sonatas and some of their other cars in Alabama.
which is an
So-
oddity because they were a shipbuilding company.
That's right, Hyundai.
Hyundai, yeah,
That's right.
they're taking over, man. I'll tell you
I
what.
think the Sonata and the Tucson are the same chassis, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it might be the Tucson is an SUV.
No, but the chassis of the Sonata and the Tucson, I think, are the same.
It
and
might be that. I'll tell you what. Have you seen the new?
the Santa Fe. I'm sorry, the
They
Santa
do
Yeah.
that with a lot of the cars. The frames are all the same. Especially
Have you
with-
seen the 2021 Sonatas?
Mm-mm.
No. Why would I see them?
Well, I mean,
Does it look
They
like a
changed-
Jaguar?
they changed the body style. It's better looking than a Jaguar. It is really sharp looking car.
I remember the old ones looked like if they grew up, it turned into a Jaguar.
I
The
got
old
one of those when they first
had
came
one.
out with that new model, the 2011. That was my first Hyundai. I got it in 2010, in like the last quarter of 2010. It was the 2011 model, and that was my first Sonata, and it was just your basic bare bones model.
But it worked.
It was, and I just couldn't get over how sleek I thought it looked.
No, I
keep
had the same one.
I keep buying American. I got a Ford and a Chevy in the driveway.
Well, my Sonata, that's what I told you. The Sonata that I bought was made in Birmingham, Alabama.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have bought it.
No, I don't care. Well, I care. I'm
I
not.
do.
I don't make political statements other than not being on Twitter or Facebook anymore. But there are American companies that are just screwing Americans, and I can't put up with that.
Yeah, really.
They have all kinds of containers in the Walmart parking lot. Dong Fang, I think, is the word on them.
Hey, Al, isn't that like down what's that called, the Salinas Valley, like south of you? They say like 80% of the nation's lettuce comes from there.
80% of what again? What was that?
The
Lettuce.
nation's lettuce.
Oh yeah, down by Gonzales and Salinas Valley area.
Yeah, Soledad,
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah.
That's where they have the honeymoon salad.
That's where they
Let
have
us
the
alone.
water wars. There's actually water rights in California. They're stealing it from the mountains. They're all fighting
Yeah.
for the water, and I love that
Yeah,
down here.
hey,
Even in
But
Florida,
right here in
you've got-
Colorado, we're
you've
the
got water
epicenter where all
conservation
the
month.
water comes.
You've got Water Conservation Month here in Florida, and they can't build fast enough. I'm saving it for the apartment complex that they're building next door to me. It's just insanity. We got
Agent K says, if we're honest, YouTube isn't much better than Twitter or Facebook. You're right, Kay. And when I took my little break from YouTube, that's why I had considered just dumping it because of the censorship. But I still get notifications for all the conservative stuff that I watch on YouTube, and they haven't taken that off yet. So as long as they leave guys like Dan Bongino and those guys and Newsmax and that stuff, leave them on. And in fact, I think Bongino's even getting monetized again now because his show's continually interrupted by commercials. I'll stay with it. But if I disappear one day, it'd be because YouTube did something that just pissed me off so bad that I went in there to my channel and just says delete, go to hell.
I keep seeing people complaining that they get what's called limited monetization. It turns yellow. And
yeah, that's happened to me a couple times. I don't know what that means.
Supposedly, if you're talking about something that's
Controversial.
Yeah,
Controversial.
Yeah.
Thanks, Carlos. Yeah, exactly. That
So in other words,
YouTube
get
are
into
limited.
your politics or whatever.
You can't talk politics. You can't talk disease. You can't.
No,
talk
you can
black,
talk politics
you can't talk
as long
white.
as it's liberal. You can talk politics as long as you're saying bad things about Trump, but don't be a conservative. That's when you can't talk politics. You'll get fact checked. You get fact checked.
You're screwed then, Jim.
On
Do they
the
have like some kind of built-in software that they can detect that?
yeah, they've got AI that does it. They've got
Yeah,
AI that analyzes your thumbnails. It sees what you're wearing on your shirt, like what your shirt says, AirMed, and we'll put
You
commercials
guys-
for AirMed.
Did you guys hear that they
No, we
want the
didn't.
World Economic Forum wants to base your credit score on what your browsing history is about? Anybody hear
That's
about
China.
that?
China. They call that your social rating. They do that in China right now.
Well, they want to do that here in the U.S. So
Well, they want to do everything in here, and we're going to let them too.
Wait a minute,
Basically,
say that again. Say that again.
based on your search browsing history, rather based on your browsing history, they want to take that into consideration to give you your credit score.
Holy Christ!
well, it's like a politically correct score. It's almost like a politically correct score. If you're more
But they're
politically
spying
correct,
on you.
well, of
They're
course
basically telling you we're going to watch everything you're doing, and based on what you're doing,
they already do that, Carlos.
I know,
you
but
can-
that's so sad.
I swear, if I think about something, I just think about it.
Yeah.
2 minutes later on YouTube, there's an ad for something like I was just thinking about.
Yeah.
That's probably from that flu shot you got. You got a little chip in your body.
I don't know. I mean, it's actually sometimes, and it's an ad that I hadn't seen before. Sometimes it's spooky.
Yeah.
It's spooky.
It just happened to me not long ago. I was my phone was sitting there in front of me, and I was just having a conversation with somebody about external microphones for my camera. And it was about a 20-minute conversation. I no sooner walked outside, and all these ads come up on my phone. It's like,
Yeah, they
For
definitely.
external mics?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, they're definitely. They are listening. There's guys who've done tests and proven it. What are you going to do? You
I
live
don't
without
understand
the
I
extra-
saw a show. I'm sorry. I heard a show on 60 Minutes where the guy turned on somebody's cell phone and was watching the person. That they even have that tech. They can hack into your phone and watch you if they wanted.
Oh, they
Oh,
could
the
hack
government
into your
can.
car and take
I
over.
don't trust that little
your car.
camera on my Alexa. I put a little piece of tape over it.
I do that on my computer.
Yeah.
If you
Every
think
now
about
and then, the cable box. Every now and then, I flip the bird and moon it just in case they're watching me through that. I don't know.
Yeah.
my TV has a button where you can talk into it on the remote control, and it'll do a search for the show.
Oh yeah, I don't have that one, but
That thing's always on. They can listen to you. I told you guys a long time ago that a guy was actually convicted of murder, premeditated murder, because his Alexa heard
Yes.
him talking about it.
Yeah.
They
and
use-
they got a
used it on
court
the
order to
website.
go in and get the recording from
That was
Amazon.
usable in court.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
It's the same thing with those. What do they call that? Ancestry and the DNA. They can use
Yeah.
that against you.
Yeah.
I'm not giving my DNA to anybody.
Well, I mean, it helps solves a lot of cold cases, though. I mean, we had a
Yeah.
cold case here in Colorado, 40 years old, and they finally solved it because they used Ancestry.com because of the DNA they got. It was a rape murder case, and they used the DNA, and they were able to trace back to a cousin of this guy, and they said, well, do you know so? Oh yeah, so and so was in Colorado right at that time, and uh, unfortunately, he had already been dead for a few years.
All these things in your house want to be connected. Your doorbell with Ring and its camera, and then your refrigerator the new refrigerators want to tell you when you need milk
Oh, they want to order it for
on
you.
your cell phone. Yeah,
Yeah, they want to order the milk for you.
but all you're doing is spying on yourself, you idiots.
Yeah, but it's
Yep.
I think about just getting rid of all that shit, but it's just so convenient.
I
And
don't have
it. I got nothing to hide from these people. I mean, I yell at my TV set every morning. If I turn on the news, I start cursing at the TV. So if they hear that, I don't care. I'm not worried about it. If I was doing something illegal, it'd be a different story. If I was running some kind of criminal gang out of my house, you think I'd have any Alexas or Google Homes in here?
You know,
You know what
Mitch,
is cool?
Smartphone.
Mitch, you got me started because all during the election cycle when those campaign ads come on TV, I started sounding like you. Get the F off my TV.
Oh yeah, every time. In fact, even still, if I see one of these communists on the morning news, I scream at the TV and turn it off. And God, I'll tell you what I did. I found on Roku.
Can't you see
Okay,
him doing it, Ron?
Oh yeah, you could see me doing that. Have you got? In fact, I ought to. It would make a fun video. I'll put the camera up behind my head on a tripod, aimed at the TV, to watch Mitch comment on the morning news.
Oh, that would be funny.
It would definitely be X-rated. But you know that I've got this Simply Safe alarm system that I put.
Oh
in my
yeah.
house.
How does
You
that
all
work?
heard of
That works good.
It works great, and it's neat because they have cameras too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but the cameras have a metal shutter that drops down and covers the lens when it's not active, and you can hear it go click.
I like
And
that.
then you hear it click and it so that was a good idea for privacy. So normally they're not on.
Hey, Jim, you could make a continuation of that video you did about, where's Mitch?
Yeah.
Oh, he's there in front of his TV cursing.
Sitting in front of my
There
TV
he is.
screaming. But I was going to tell you, if you have Roku,
I do.
you can get get the Newsmax app.
Oh yeah.
All right, and Newsmax is one of the best news cable, internet TV news stations going. They're the most like a real news station, but
Right.
it's nothing they say will piss you off. So, and it's free. You don't have to subscribe to it. You don't have to do anything. You just download the app on Roku and go watch. And
Hey,
now,
guys,
and
I
that's
gotta pop out. I just realized I gotta head into work, so.
All
man.
right. Good to see
Take
you.
care, Ron.
good to
Merry
see you,
Christmas
Ronnie.
if we don't see you
Happy
before then.
holidays.
Christmas and
Take care, buddy.
be safe, everybody.
You did the
Somebody
same.
in the chat, I'm sorry, I can't write back on the chat on an iPad. I wonder why, what's his name, never fixed that on StreamYards.
Page.
Yeah. But anyhow, Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a good night.
Okay. Merry Christmas, Ron.
Adios.
Good seeing
Take
you.
care, buddy.
Take care.
Take care.
Thanks, Ron.
Bye-bye.
Screamed at a guy walking down my driveway a couple of weeks ago at 3 a.m. Then my college kid comes running down the stairs and says he ordered DoorDash. Oh, shit.
You know my friend James that has the home in the
Oh, my
Philippines?
God. If I hear about his pool one more
Yeah,
time,
if I hear another word about
Oh,
James's
it's-
pool,
It's all finished.
I'm
now.
going to put a bullet through my head.
yeah.
He has a home in Charleston, South Carolina. So we were talking about, alarms and stuff. He's got a setup to where while he's in the Philippines, he could watch the CCTV at his home in South Carolina.
Yeah, anybody can do that with an internet connection. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, he's got a VPN, so
I
he
can.
could
I can watch.
American shows in
Ring
the
does that.
Philippines.
Yeah,
does
Ring does that. I mean, I can anywhere I am in the world, I can go on my cell phone and look at all the feed from all my cameras, or even the cameras inside on the Simply Safe. I can see from my cell phone.
Hey,
I
just
have
real
a
quick, Mike, Night Train FPV made me some kick-ass mounts. So good looking out, Mike. Just wanted to say thanks. I seen him on here earlier.
I had a car that I could start like that. I
Are
had
you
a
froze,
Viper
Al?
system.
You're froze up, I think.
Yeah, Al, you're froze.
Or else you're a ventriloquist because
No, it's doing it to him again. It did it to him last week. Too.
all that talking and your lips
Mitch,
didn't move.
you're lagging just a
You're
bit.
lagging.
Yeah, I know I am. In fact, I'm going to fix that right now. I'm going to go to gray for a second, and I'll
do
be
you
right
fix it?
back. I have to
Oh,
I just have to reload my OBS Studio.
Ah.
Sometimes it just decides to lag a little bit. But
Yeah,
Am I
that
still?
was,
Am I lagging? Can you guys hear me?
You're frozen.
Yeah,
just
we hear
fine.
you,
Am I-
but you're frozen.
Son of a bitch. All right, let me see if
Try,
I'm gonna,
try leaving and coming back. That might help.
Yeah.
let me try that.
We hear you normally.
Might make Carlos look bad.
okay, so now
Hey.
I'm not lagging anymore.
Right.
You're a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just
Anyway,
a
I had a
millisecond
car alarm system that I could start with my phone, but I could be like in New Jersey and start my car in Florida. Anyway, wherever. That's same thing. Electronics.
You're still frozen?
Big
No,
Al.
there you go. You're unfrozen.
Hey, so real quick, look, Mike, Night Train FPV, maybe some kick-ass mounts. Good
Oh,
looking
look
out,
at
Mike.
that, man.
Yeah, he printed and did a great job of it.
Cool.
Hey, Mr. Ed.
Brother Ed.
Hey, Ed.
Bird.
How
Hey.
you doing, buddy?
Oh, see what Ed gave me? He gave me like 60 feet of Ethernet cable, so I can put it up on the roof and go fly.
Does it have? Yeah, but does it? Is it terminated? Does it have connectors
Yeah.
on it? Oh man,
Yeah.
look at you.
Yep.
That is a
Oh,
cool
there
idea. I got 100 feet that goes out to this computer in the garage.
Yep.
Because I
I've
was
got
using
50
wireless
feet
and it
for
sucked.
my computer.
Is that for your live fly, Carlos?
Yeah, when we go upstairs and fly, yeah.
Up
How do
on
you guys
the roof.
do that? Is there what is there some type of live feed box or
Hook it
something like
into your
that? Or-
router. Right into your router.
This thing here.
No, from the drone.
Yep.
From,
The Sky Droid hooks up to a computer, and then you find your drone with the Sky Droid, and it's pretty much
Scans the channels.
Yeah, that SkyDroid is just a regular 5 gigahertz,
5.8 receiver.
5.8 gigahertz receiver, and it has a USB port. You plug it into your computer, and your computer just sees it as a USB camera. And you hit the search button, it finds the channel, and away you go. You see the video feed from the drone.
Yeah, we'll
And
see
you can,
Ed doing it.
Yeah,
Carlos
you can
is
use it
doing
as a,
sometimes, too.
then you just go into StreamYards, and where it says pick your camera, you pick that as your camera.
Right.
What were we calling Ed last week? What were you calling him, Carlos?
Prick.
He flies like a bat out of hell. He only goes one speed.
Yes, that's
what?
fast and faster.
You.
He's Mr. Adventure. That's what he is.
I think you were the first one I saw, Ed, doing that on YouTube when you'd be
Jim,
out in the
now you're
backyard
lagging.
flying.
What happened to the connection
Yeah.
with Jim?
Jim, you're lagging
Yeah.
like crazy now. Now you're
Yeah.
frozen.
Now he's frozen. There you go.
Hey, Mitch,
Boy,
I've got a question for you. Where I work, the cell signal is really crappy. Is there a way I could boost the signal inside the building?
What carrier do you have?
Yeah.
Well, I have Boost Mobile. And I was wondering if a Wi-Fi booster might boost the signal. Just a thought.
Sorry, somebody just
Yeah,
called
but you
me. Can hear
usually
me?
have to get a booster from your carrier.
I gotta leave and come back. The audio left.
Okay. You usually have to get. In other words, if you have AT&T, you got to go to AT&T and get a booster.
Well,
Oh,
here's the
Mike.
deal, and it's
So,
not
Mike-
just me. It's some of the other coworkers,
I gotta
they
turn
all
the
have
cable
the
on.
same problem with buffering
Yeah, that's better.
on their cell phones, because well, we're inside a building, and we have machinery running.
Well, then you can't be talking on the phone at work, I
Well,
guess.
I mean, we're
All right.
listening to.
Do you have Wi-Fi
Well,
available in your
for
building?
me, I'm listening to iHeartRadio.
So
Because I like to
you have
listen to.
Wi-Fi. You have
Well,
Wi-Fi available to you, Art, in the building.
Yeah, we have Wi-Fi in the building, but I'm only getting like 2 bars.
Well,
oh, so you're
try doing Wi-Fi calling. Switch your phone to the Wi-Fi calling.
if it has it, if they have that.
8
Oh,
usually does. Most phones. You
Who's
might want to
to
try
say
that.
they're going to let Art on their Wi-Fi network?
It's probably an open network. If you can
Yeah.
get,
yeah,
it's probably open.
See,
yeah. And I'm trying.
RC Funds Diversion says just move your chair closer to the window. Chris Hope.
What window?
How you doing, Chris?
I'm in a
Hey, brother
factory.
Hope.
Mr. Hope.
Maybe I need to move away from the. Well, we've got all kinds of machinery going on. We've got lasers going. We've got little spot welders. We've got 2 machines that are mechanical sorters. They look like little robotic things where they pick up a part, pick it up, put it on a tray.
Any of that
Oh,
stuff,
cool.
Art, is going to throw out electromagnetic interference that's going to screw with your data.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here, Jim?
Oh, somebody.
This is a video I was playing around Sunday. This used to be one of 3 large lakes in Michigan. This is where the flood was. So this is the lake
yeah,
bed that's left. There's like a river there, but we were at the house working on painting Sunday. There's a bunch of ducks and geese, and then over on the river bank, I caught a nice bald eagle over there hanging out.
Really?
So
That's cool.
I was like, all right, cool. So we're gonna go take a look at the bald eagle real quick, and he's gonna take off, and pretty cool flight look.
Looks
Is
cold.
this your mini too, or your?
Yeah, this is the Mini 2.
Oh, there it is.
He
Yeah,
just
looks
sitting there
like-
chilling, just watching
He's
and
a
whatnot.
big
But
guy.
there he goes.
That's cool.
Scared the shit out of him.
So are they going to repair that dam that collapsed?
yeah, they've actually just got a $25 million like grant or something like that to do a bunch of repairs, and they're going to start doing stuff and hopefully get the lakes back up to lake level again.
Great.
But it's
Hey,
going to
did-
take a few years to get it all done. There's so much destruction over there.
Did that guy ever get that steam shovel out of there?
He just got it out there, I think, about a week ago, Art. Just
Okay,
before
cool.
winter here, before we got some snow and whatnot. They just got it out of there, though. Yeah, it's like from 1930s or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the oldest
Wow.
steam shovels that they found. There's only like 3 of those actual style in the world right now.
And the only reason they found it was because the dam broke, huh?
Yep, the dam broke and it was there in the wake.
Yep.
What did
I
they
need to
just
go up there and
abandon it?
fly that again.
Did they just abandon it many years ago, Mike?
Yeah,
Huh?
many years ago they just left it there when they built up the 2 lakes here are man-made lakes.
That was great
So-
video you got of that dam break, though. I'll tell you that. It was good.
Yeah, I got some good videos of it. There's another guy, Gordon Mowbray, I think is his name, or Jordan Mowbray. He's been doing a lot of footy, but I think he's got his 107 and he's really pushing for like donations and this and that. I'm like, I ain't looking for all that stuff. Dude, he's bought himself a nice Sony camera and all kinds of crap songs, you know?
I have a
But-
donation.
Yeah, I mean, he's like
I was going to ask
asking
Art
for it.
about
Like,
that.
dude, every
That was awesome.
live stream he does a premiere, and he's like, make sure you guys, if you want to support, hit the PayPal and like
I
into
hate
my
that.
the Patreon and this and that and blah blah blah, all kinds
Yeah.
of stuff, dude. It's like
Must
an
be a Democrat.
advertisement for
Must be a
fucking
Democrat.
TV.
Yeah, I gotta be a
I'm like,
liberal.
"Ah."
Yeah. About that. That's about the time. I give them 30 seconds to get to the point. And if they haven't gotten to the point in the first 30 seconds of a video, I'm gone.
So this is the house that we're working on. This one with the green deck here that I had off to the left or the right. This is the neighbor's house. But
Making noise.
just playing around, looking at the water and trying to find birds and whatnot. And
Okay, who's
flying
opening
around.
up,
It was a good day.
candy wrap?
To me, opening it.
I actually, the mini actually got my fingertip on my middle finger. I was doing a hand launch and I got my fingertip quick. Got two little marks on its fingertip. I was like, oh, it drew blood. I was like, dang.
I thought those things weren't supposed to hurt you.
Yeah, right. Those props are safe, man.
That's only idle.
It must be them new motors they put on the Mini 2 and not the Mini 1, huh?
Do those props fold or no?
Yeah, they're folding props.
They're shitty though. They're flimsy.
They're real super
Everywhere,
thin
man.
though. That's the thing, dude. It's like two little paper cuts right on the edge of my finger, right by the nail. It just tink, tink. I was like, ooh. But yeah.
So imagine what a 5-inch drone could, FPV drone could do flying right into your face.
So this right here was all lake though. So what we're seeing, that little river there, everything from the pine trees from the left to the pine trees to the right, that was all a lake through there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, is
A
right.
lot of devastation.
Wow.
Where the hell did the water go?
It went down river,
Downstream.
flooded more stuff. We're still rebuilding houses that it flooded out downtown. In '86, we had a flood. These houses didn't get hit then. In 2017, we had a flood through, and they didn't get hit then. But this year, when the dams broke, it flooded so much of town. It just there's all kinds of housing that got destroyed.
When the dam break, then it's
When the
hell
levee breaks,
downstream.
it's coming down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks cold up there, man.
Yeah,
a
it was
Led Zeppelin song, When the Levee Breaks.
36 degrees, I think, Sunday.
Ugh,
Yeah, 36.
God, it gets to be
Right
60
on,
here.
on the weather, man.
No, it gets to be 60 here, and I'm dressed up like in a snowsuit with
Yeah, all the way up.
with a hood.
So all that is lake bed that you're seeing right there. All
Yep.
that's supposed to be lake.
Now I know where all the good fishing's going to be when they.
Yeah,
build that
Michigan's
up.
got it. Good. Come on up, Art. There's tons of fishing north of this.
Oh yeah.
This
I
is
used
just
to
a little
live there. I
segment of
lived there
Michigan, though.
For about 10 years. I just don't like the cold there is. I mean, it's to the bone cold. Where
Yeah,
here when
it'll
gets-
get you.
when-
I have a
when it's
suggestion for
cold,
Art.
but when the sun
We've
comes
got
out,
cold
it's not
and
too
humidity, and that's
Yeah,
the worst
that's
part
the
because the
worst part,
humidity and the moisture makes it the cold just hit you without even noticing so much,
Yep.
and you'll get frostbite really quick.
bad. Yep. hmm
I think next time Art goes fishing, you better go find that chick that helped him with that fish.
Right? He
Bring her
liked
with
it too
you.
much. He liked it too much. She said, "Take me off that video."
He was kind of cute.
But yeah, it was a good I don't know, probably like a 17-minute flight almost or something like that.
Wow.
So
How far are you
In the
from
cold.
Lake Michigan, Mike?
from Lake Michigan, I'm a couple hours. I'm like right in the center of the state, dude.
'Cause you
Dead
know
center.
how they're always talking about in Chicago. They're always talking about lake effect snow and lake effect.
Oh, we get it here, but not as bad. Like Bay
Yeah, they
City,
get that in,
Michigan is.
Erie, PA gets all the lake effect snow.
So if you look at
northwestern
the hand of
Pennsylvania.
Michigan, I'm like right here.
Oh, you're in the middle.
hmm
So right, basically central Michigan. Central Michigan University is 20 minutes away.
How cold was it on that day when you're flying?
That was about 36 degrees out.
Hey,
fucking flew,
Mike,
this
show 'em
weekend
where
it
the
was 9
Keweenaw
degrees, dude.
Peninsula
My
is located.
fingers were fucking frozen.
What's that, Art?
Show 'em where the Keweenaw Peninsula is located.
Oh, way up here at the top.
Yeah, you know, Sonny
Wait,
Elliott
it's
would
way
say
up here, Art.
located
It's way
right-
up at the top, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, way up here. Right, yeah, up here.
That would be Mackinac, yeah.
My wife's from Calumet,
the
Upper
UP?
Harbor area originally. That's where
Is
her
that the
mom's
UP?
from. So we've been all the way to the tip of Michigan that way.
Hey, Art,
That's
did you
garbage,
do a
right?
video many moons ago in a ice shed on a lake?
Yeah,
That was you,
yeah,
right?
that was last year.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get
okay.
cookie.
Yeah,
Ice fishing, Art?
He's
yeah,
crazy.
Out
Ice
there in
yeah.
the
fishing.
That's
shanty?
where my buddy let the fish jump off the hook and go back into the hole, and I'm going,
Oh,
oh
yeah, you got to
shit.
build a berm around the hole so that they stay out of the hole.
Yeah.
They don't slip back in.
Well,
That's where that auger comes in handy because it pulls that ice up and slushes it around.
look at this, Mike.
Oh, there you go. He's ready to
Still
go,
got
man.
a
Look at
damn
that.
price tag on it.
You showed it last
He's ready
time.
to go.
Price tag.
Rick Halbert
You
gave me
gotta
that.
take the price tag off of the tag
Come
off
on,
of it to
angler.
fish.
Come on, angler.
No
Cast
price
that
tag.
thing.
This is just
No, it's like
What
Minnie
is that?
Pearl with the hat, Mitch.
You know what that is, Mitch? You know how when you go skiing, you keep the lift ticket on your
Yeah,
zipper?
yeah.
That's
yeah.
what
There you go. Yeah,
That's
Rick
his little
Halbert gave me
trophy.
this rod about a week ago.
What the hell are you catching with that? Goldfish?
Herpes.
Oh, you can
Is
catch
that is that one of those
They go
Popeil?
down.
Is that one of those? Is that
I-
one of those
I've seen it on
Popeil
TV.
pocket fisherman things?
Yeah.
No,
Bob
this is
Popeil.
an ice
I got,
fishing.
I got one of these
rod.
fishing poles. It's got a reel about the whole reel's probably only about that
Yep.
big, and the pole it collapses down into about that long of an ink pen
Oh, I've
style.
seen some.
Real tiny. You take the cap off, and that thing extends to about a 5.5 foot long fishing pole. Little
Wow.
I got a
Yep.
retractable one that's a 7 foot.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
one of
Yeah.
those
Got it on Amazon. It's pretty cool.
telescoping rods,
Telescopic.
right?
There you go. Yeah.
I have a fishing rod. It's called a wallet. I go to the supermarket in the fish department.
Yeah, much
I buy
cheaper.
fish.
Much
You're
cheaper.
right. I
Much
fucking
cheaper.
fished 15 times this year and I didn't catch one fish.
Yeah.
Takes a lot
All
more
that gas
time.
wasted, huh?
Buy a
But I love it, man. I love it.
$3 million fishing boat that burns $300 worth of fuel an hour to go out and come back with with 20 pounds of fish.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's like them guys out there tuna fishing. It's like, why, dude? I mean, the payout doesn't seem that big when they're only catching like 10 tuna. They're getting like $800 a tuna. That just doesn't cover me for a year, man. I don't know.
It's the
All
sport.
expenses
It's the
coming out for
sport.
Fuel and
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
crazy.
Well,
No
if you
thanks.
got nothing better to do, what the heck?
We used to go spearfishing in the Gulf of Mexico. This was about 40 years, a long time ago, back in the 70s, and we'd go out about 30 miles out of Clearwater. I had a 24-foot sea ray at the time, and we used to go out diving and we'd spearfish and we'd shoot hog. They call them hog snapper. It's a bottom feeding fish that doesn't take bait, so you got to go shoot it. And we come back with 500 pounds of that. And we'd sell off half of it, and that would pay for all the expenses of the day, pay for the fuel, pay for everything.
Oh, then it's worth it.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
didn't jump on that snapper comment. I'm surprised.
I'm
snapper,
trying to be nice here.
Man, best fish you ever ate. That hog snapper's a very mild white fish. God, it was so good.
Art,
We come
where do
back
you go?
after a fishing trip, had a freezer full would last 6 months.
Art, have you actually caught any fish?
Did you see his reel, Jim? You see that
Yeah,
thing?
No, I
Have you-
saw
have
one
you
time
been-
he
have
had a
you
fish
seen
this
any
big
of
on there. I
my-
thought it was
go
out of his
go
fish
watch
tank
the
in the house.
videos.
Art's a funny guy because he has a fishing channel that he doesn't fish on. He has a cooking channel that he doesn't cook on. And he
I gotta
has a
see, somebody
freaking
put those
drone
links up.
solution channel that you know
Poor-
he's not flying
poor
drones
Art.
on. So
Poor Art.
I don't get it. I don't know.
Art, the answer to that is you say, I don't need to come here for abuse. I can get
get
all
it
that I
anywhere.
want at home. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know.
live
Fish
alone.
anywhere.
I'm gonna have an underwear commercial, underwear channel.
There's Paulie. Paulie's got some hog snapper.
It's my new enclosure I built.
Oh man, look at you.
Now, did
Quiet.
you build that because you
Quiet
wanted to keep the heat in?
3D printing.
I built the enclosure because I've got a bunch of ABS that I got real cheap, And ABS is hard to print without having drafts. If you've got drafts coming to your table,
Right.
it likes to warp and pop off the bed and this and that. So I built the enclosure to play more with the ABS, but it looks cool too. It's actually a little small for the Ender 3. I'm disappointed in that, but we'll see.
Did you
Looks
buy
like
Oh,
one of
it?
drone bum.
No, I built
Paulie,
it.
how you
It's
doing?
done.
The bum is here.
So it's 3 of the little end
Surprised he's
tables
not
that you
sleeping.
can buy at Walmart for like $17 a piece. And then I bought the plexiglass and cut it down, and then the mounts and connectors to hold it all together were 3D printed.
You're being stopped, Mike.
Hey, Brian is here. B Mac,
Right. Yeah,
how you
yeah.
doing,
B-Mac.
buddy? Drone bum. Paulie's in the
Paul.
house. Good to see you.
Paulie should be sleeping by now.
Yeah, good to see you.
Hey, but you're on television, Carlos. So Paulie, he
My
has to
buddy.
watch. Yeah.
There you go. We're looking for another adventurous place to go fly.
Paulie says hello to Ed, not you, Carlos. Ed.
That's okay.
I think that Carlos and Paulie have a full-time cell phone connection. I don't think they ever hang up. I think they just leave them. They just stay connected all day long. You know?
Yeah.
like Nextel.
Yeah. God, you remember Nextel? Remember the push-to-talk
God.
things? Man,
Yep.
that seems like 1,000 years ago.
I used to buy cell phones in bulk off of the police auction website,
Why?
fix them up, and then turn around and sell them on eBay.
Really?
And
It's a good thing.
Nextel-
It's a good thing you sold them before you tried to use them, because nothing you've ever bought on that police auction website actually works.
I don't know why he does that. $10 more, I can get it new. All right, $20.
All right, I'm getting off, guys. I'm
This
not
drone
focused.
flies.
I'm gonna go eat something. Jim, thanks for having me in. Later, Ed. Later,
Good to
Matt.
see you, Al.
Later,
Good
Carlos.
to see you, buddy.
All right, take
Yeah.
care.
Take care.
Thank
Merry
you, Mike.
Christmas.
You got Mike in the way.
Nelly
Thank-
Yeah, Mike's here.
Happy holidays, everyone. Later.
Merry
Hey,
Christmas.
see Al.
Holiday
Take it
crap.
easy.
And
Christmas.
I thought he'd never leave, man.
Al was friggin' gangbusters last week, man. He couldn't stop with the jokes and all that. I love when we get on when Dan comes on.
We had fun.
Oh, yeah.
You know what was funny, Jim? Last week, all of a sudden you go, all right, it's over. Click.
You were on like 3 hours. I mean, I got off of about an hour and a half in, and you guys went for another hour and a half.
And then we went even further after that.
I shut
Jesus.
down the stream at like 2.5 hours. I was like, holy Christ, this thing's 2.5 hours. Who's going to watch this? So we shut it down. The 5 of us were still on there talking for another 2 hours. It was
I
one.
think until 1:30, almost
These guys
2 o'clock
need to
in the
get a
morning.
life, man.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a part of my life.
When you find out when you're not on YouTube and you can actually talk to each other as you would normally,
Yeah.
there's a lot you
It
can say.
becomes a regular
You have a lot of
hangout
fun.
chat,
We
man.
have a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had fun that night. We were
Well, we
goofy.
had a good time on that little private stream we had the other afternoon,
Yeah.
didn't we, Carlos? Yeah.
That's basically what we do. The same thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Just had a little live fly thing. But
Ed
it
actually
wasn't
had
on the air.
a chat set up so that it was like one of his little message, a program
StreamYard.
chat, StreamYard. And he would just keep that one and not go live on it. And he would have that so he could do private StreamYards over off to the side. We just go over in StreamYard, hang out and chat and fly or do whatever, you know what I mean?
I think Ed has the same room for the last 3 months, 3 or 4 months.
Oh, we kept it pretty long this time then.
Yeah.
He's learning to remember not to click on it. That's why he keeps.
Or not to go live. Yeah.
The only reason he changes is because he goes in there and he starts hanging out. And he's like, "Screw it, we're going live," and he clicks in. And the next thing you know, he's got to reset it back up for the regular stream because it's already utilized.
He did that to me
well,
once.
it's good material, man. I'm like, okay, look, we're going live, okay?
Yeah.
Right?
You did that with Bob, with me on the roof one time.
I need to
Well,
take
yeah.
a while.
Well, and I said, I mean, because it's under my other channel name with my real name. I'm like, no one will know it. We're up anyway. No one knows me here.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, there's like 12 people.
What the heck was that?
So I was telling, I think it was Al Diaz, Ed. So I got to go out of the window, up to the roof, through the roof door, down the steps, back into the apartment. That's going to be
Yeah,
the
and
next
then out the window, get fly
Yeah.
a racetrack around.
Have
And
you
out the
seen?
window.
Is that 100-foot long enough?
Oh, yeah, no, that'll be fine. Yeah, he gave me 60 feet. Yeah, that'll be plenty.
That'll go straight out the window and straight up, right?
And I'll
That's
tell you
it,
what would
yeah.
make it, what would really make it fun and challenging, Carlos, is I'll get out on the roof with a shotgun and see if I can't shoot you.
I can see this all getting set up, though. I'm picturing Carlos sneaking out to the roof because they're not supposed to be up there anyway. So he's
Technically.
sneaking out to the roof with this big old wrap of coil in his hand, dangling it down until he thinks
Yeah.
it's in front of his window.
And the
Not only
neighbor
that,
grabs
but it's
it.
bright blue against a brick. I asked Ed if they have like brick. They can make it brick.
Oh,
Mine-
make sure you do that during a thunderstorm.
Carlos, mine is black and it's flat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Cat 7 cable, but it's black and it's flat. So
Oh.
it fits under the
Well, you
doorways.
got
and
a
all
black
that.
cat, baby.
This will just go down and through the window temporary. 1, 2, 3.
First of
Yeah,
all,
even
at
my-
6 stories up, no one's going to see that damn blue cable.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
And
I'm
if
not
they
worried
did, they
about it.
don't care. They don't give a
No,
crap.
New York, nobody cares. That's just it
No.
anyway. Yeah.
Oh, he's just trying to get better reception on his TV.
There you go.
That's it.
If they
I
don't
wanna
give a
have-
crap about scaffolding being up there
That's
for
good,
5
Mike.
years, they sure
Well,
don't
this
care
is-
about his wire.
Nah. And the super
I'd
knows I
worry
go
if
up
they
there.
saw a camera or something connected to it, but
The super knows I go up there. He gave me the key, so I have
There
no
you go.
problem with that.
oh well, shit, you're good.
He's just going up the fly anyway. He don't give a crap.
No,
He knows it's a good safe spot for you.
Who's dad? Which one of you is dad? Oh, is that
Dad is
Boy?
Drone Bum.
oh, that's what
Chris's
Chris
son.
calls Paul.
I
Paul
see
calls Chris son.
Oh,
I can't keep up with it.
No,
Paul
that's a
Hogan.
weird. That's a weird
Well, I
combo.
call Chris brother. Does that mean it's my dad too? That's kind of weird, man.
Paulie says me. I'm dad.
We need some of that banjo music now.
I'm not calling you daddy, Drone Bum. I don't care how many times you fly and do the splits and dance around. I'm not calling you daddy.
I call him sexy personally.
Call me daddy.
Paul gets around. Yeah.
That just means Polly is old enough to be Chris's dad. That's all that means.
Yeah, he's getting up there. Senior citizen status in another 2 years.
Chris is taller. Chris has got the beard to here.
Is he
and
really
he's calling
62?
Paulie dad.
63.
63.
Yeah.
Wow.
He
Nicely
looks good,
done, Paul. Nicely
God.
done, bro.
You're all children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to Mitch's 73.
Yeah, you're all
But
children.
I got wisdom
Jesus.
streaks to show good stuff for.
I see that. I see that.
Jim, you're what, 61? you said?
This is a year of growth on this so far, Mitch.
oh,
One
Wow.
year of
Can
growth.
I start
Imagine
calling
how-
you
how
dad,
I'll look
Mitch?
in you.
And I'm the only
Call
one
me
here,
granddad. You
Getting
can call me
there, Art. You'll get there
granddad.
soon.
Carlos, the only one that uses the just for men.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Everybody-
so
Why?
gray.
Look
None
at you
of
all
that shit'll
smoking
work,
crack.
dude. I tried to dye this green once. It
Oh,
wouldn't
green?
hold, dude. I tried permanent and it wouldn't hold. Not even the temporary, nothing would hold. It's so white.
You know, I don't like it when it gets shaggy. I about once a week I take the
This is so
the
soft.
trimmer with the fence on it and
Yeah.
trim it back.
I don't like hair on my face.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Stiff dicks.
This
Beard-
is
what-
this
beard-
is
But what do you use?
war.
What do you use on your beard?
This is Stiff Dick's beard balm.
Oh, I saw. I asked you
Goats
what
of
you.
war. So this is made by Quad Farm. Rob, I don't know if you've seen him around or not. He's an FPV pilot, but he's got a goat farm, and so this is made from is goats.
Made from stiff sticks.
I
I
guess.
don't,
What
I
part
don't,
of the goat might be in that?
yeah, yeah.
I
Where
don't
the
think there's a
hell?
whole lot of goat stuff in it. But it's part of the
Inquiring
goat.
minds want to know.
They
That's a
make
good. That's a
soap,
good
they
question, right?
They're making all kinds of different stuff. Soaps, lotions.
No, no,
I
no, no,
think
no,
it's
no.
from the
Back to
milk.
the original
But,
question, Mike.
It's
I'm trying to
goats
stay on the
with a little
serious
goat
side for
testicle.
Pond Farm's sake.
Where the hell is that coming from? What's going on?
Oh, I
But
was
yeah,
gonna
he's
say,
he's got another. I'm getting some more coming. But yeah, I've been
I'm-
using this to wax. It's basically beeswax,
Yeah.
and a couple other things into it. But it's a great conditioner for the beard. Man, that thing's so soft.
But that's the normal wax, right? For the mustache, the beeswax?
Yeah, it's a softened beeswax and whatnot for mustache and goatee. I
You know,
can't
you
hold
gotta-
it.
Because
You
after
got a
I
Fu Man.
try it, I like the condition.
Oh yeah, you're going for the Bismarck look.
What, Mike? There you go.
Oh
Now,
my God.
Yeah, you
now
look like,
when you pull it down, Mike, you got a little Fu Manchu thing going on.
Yeah.
Did-
I don't
Mike,
know
have
why
you ever thought of braiding that?
Harry had rubber bands on it.
Yeah. Talking to the mic. Hey, Mike, you should braid that like the Chinese do. Small little braid down the middle.
Yeah.
Where's my
I
rubber
can see
band?
that.
though?
oh
Yeah, did you see
like-
when Harry had the rubber bands in his?
I've done
I-
that a few times with mine and whatnot. I've had it like done with like two horns, basically, just braid it down like this.
You look like that guy from what was that movie?
Looks like
with-
Yosemite Sam is what
Yeah.
he looks like.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yosemite
Boy,
Sam
you
did too.
rabbit.
It is, Mitch. It is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my God, look at that. Mike,
It
that's
looks like
precious.
Otto von Bismarck.
That's what conditioning will do for one of them goatees. So I mean,
That's funny. I tried the hair on the face thing. I don't like it. Pain in the ass.
I tried to do the long so I could get some curls going with it out here on the sides and whatnot. It just keeps getting in my mouth every time I eat food.
Yeah, I hate
Guys,
that.
just crazy. I'm like, no, it's gotta go.
I hate when
So
it
I
gets
keep
in
it
the
that way
cracks,
anymore.
the sides of
Oh,
your
I'm
mouth.
telling you,
Yeah,
the beard
Right
helps
there, it just
with
kind of
the-
tucks in, and you're like chewing on hair all of a sudden, eating a burger.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Mhm.
that wasn't supposed to be there. And then it takes you 10 minutes to
That's
get the hell
nasty.
out of your mouth.
Yucky.
I'm just saying the beard helps with this brutal Florida cold weather.
It does. Yeah.
It's rough,
Does
yeah. Tough 60s.
Oh yeah,
Murder.
60 degrees.
I've,
Ooh,
I've
that's
actually,
brutal.
I haven't shaved for like a week and a half, so something like
It
that.
is 47 degrees here, by the way.
We got a cold. Yeah, I had a cold front.
I'm
Oh,
glad
we're
you
gonna
feel.
come through.
I'm
Our
glad
high
you're feeling
tomorrow
at
is
least a
going
little
to
bit
be
of what we
29
get up here.
degrees.
It's currently 32 here.
Whew.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
Man.
You know what? I
Actually
get a
painting
kick.
the windows today inside that house that I was flying from. We were painting the windows inside, so we were opening the windows like they're split window. So you slide the top one all the way down and the bottom one all the way up. Then you paint as much as you can. Then you swap them back and finish it off. Is the best way to do them so that you can get all the window.
The
And
double window. Yeah.
you're open about that much at the bottom of the window when you've got them flipped back the opposite way. Coming off that lake, that was a little breezy tonight.
I'll bet.
There.
I'll bet.
I'm going to ask you what happens to your business in the wintertime. You just
That
go
sounded
inside
terrible,
and that's
Nick.
it?
Frozen again, Jim.
I mean, Jim,
yeah,
that sounds bad.
frozen like you're doing the cyborg.
Uh,
Looking something up on the phone or something, or the computer, because that happens with Carlos when he does that.
Who said 48, young man?
Mitch,
I'm 48 right now. I'll be 49 in May.
I'll be
is Florida
61
traffic
a
and
week from Friday.
is Florida busy like it's usually busy in this time of the year, Mitch? Or is it a little slower because of this?
Okay, you're back
corona
now,
crap?
Santa. You're moving again.
You know,
I haven't
where we
seen any
live,
You
change.
got no audio though.
don't get much traffic unless it's like people coming and going to work. But during the day, it's
No,
not too bad.
I don't mean
But no.
traffic, but I just meant like just people vacationing or
He's
that has
talking
subsided.
tourism, Mitch.
No, it looks
Yeah.
it's still there's still plenty of people on the roads.
Are there? Yeah.
Florida,
Oh, yeah.
Florida is open, Carlos. It ain't locked down like some of these other
No,
states.
yeah,
Well, no,
Florida's
no,
wide
but
open.
Michigan's
It-
not really
it can
locked
be
down
wide open.
either.
It
They
doesn't
just
mean
don't have
people are gonna
anything
go.
open as far as restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
inside dining. You got to dine outside.
Nah,
but
they're all
32
open
degrees,
down here.
Nobody wants to.
They're
No,
all
I-
open down here in the big cities, especially the ones with the Democrat mayors. They have squads of.
We got no movie theaters. We've got no restaurants that we can dine
Oh, and
in.
the comedy clubs are closed too, Mike.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I have a
Bars are
friend that
open, the
owns
whole nine.
the Comedy Castle in Royal Oak.
Yeah. Michigan football, University
Yeah.
of Michigan actually dropped some of their games because there was too much risk in the COVID type thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
So they
Yeah, they canceled
pulled
the
out.
Ohio
and dropped
State.
Yeah, they canceled. I think it was a ploy. I think they thought they were going to kill Ohio State's chance at the playoff. And then they put in the rule after Michigan dropped like that. They put in the ruling that there was no minimum requirement of games. So Ohio State ended up getting into the playoffs anyway.
Yeah.
I think it was Jim Harbaugh trying to say, hey, man, I got to keep my job. We suck this year. We're going to try to get Ohio State down a little bit and try to make myself look a little better. And it
Yeah.
didn't work out well.
Jim, do you watch sports, Jim?
I'm a New York Jets fan, so take pity on me.
That's about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
a lot of pity
Have they
right
won
now.
the game yet,
You're like a
Jim?
Detroit Lions fan
What
right
are they
now.
like?
brother.
They finally won
I'm
one
just
game.
saying.
They
Yeah.
won one game, right?
Yeah, they broke. They were headed for first pick
Yeah,
in
it
the
was an
draft.
upset game at that. Well, I guess when you're at the bottom of the bracket, they're all upset games if you win.
I don't
You know,
watch sports.
I was begging for an offensive line for like 10 years, Carlos. They finally revamped the offensive line, and they suck.
I
Yeah.
think
They
the
don't-
last time I remember any of the Jets was when Gastineau was playing, beating
Oh,
his
yeah.
wife.
Those were the
Way back
80s.
when.
Well,
Yeah.
that was like what last night's game. That was like crazy, dude.
Wait a minute. That's
Total
when
upset.
men were men. You had a guy named Joe Klecko. He played 3 defensive positions, made the Pro Bowl at 3 defensive positions, and is totally ignored for the Hall of Fame. Totally ignored. He was part of the Stack Exchange, Joe Klecko.
Yeah.
Look him up. These
I've
guys
heard him.
used to play 60-minute football. There was none of this offense and defense. He played both.
Right.
Night Train Lane used to
Mike
play
Lane,
back in
yeah.
like '63,
Yeah.
and he is the top 3 defensive back in the league still.
Just put it with the other one.
That's
Before the toss,
part
I
of
think.
how my name came about. When I was in the Army, my last name is Lane, Lane,
Right.
so they nicknamed me Night Train Lane.
I just
So-
heard the name Night Train
I
today.
kept it.
I remember that from football days.
Yep.
There's a
So
movie
is that where your
called
channel name came
Before
from?
my time.
That's where your channel name came from?
Yeah.
Your
it's from the
nickname?
night, well, they
Cool.
nicknamed me in basic training.
Cool.
They nicknamed me Night Train. And Night Train Lane, Night Train, So
You know-
it just kind of stuck, and I was like, well, Night Train was cool, and then I only fly usually after work. So I work till 5 and then fly at night. So I was like, well, okay, we're on the night train.
Did you ever
You know, I
look
was
him
going
up?
to use my nickname as a channel name, but but I thought asshole FPV would not be appropriate.
I think somebody's already got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taken.
It was a play on the lettering, I think, but I think somebody's already got it.
You know, I've got a T-shirt, Mitch, that the other half bought me. It says, "Never underestimate an old guy with a drone."
Really?
Yes, and this is a store-bought T-shirt.
Well, how
man.
cool was that? How cool was that?
I,
You're
and
gonna have to find another one and send it to Mitch now.
I've
Yeah.
had it all this time and never, you know what I mean? Never put it together.
You
With
could
your
spell it
channel.
ASSHO.
Yeah, Ash.
That would work. ASSHO. Drone.
Actually, you can
FPV.
use the number.
Asshole.
You can use the number 5 instead of the
Asshole.
letter S. You can use
Yeah.
the number 5 in place.
Or you could use the dollar sign.
Yeah, you
I
can use
have
dollar signs. Yeah,
I have Pricks Life FPV.
cool.
Prick's Life.
Pricks Life
Pricks
FPV.
Life
That's one of my
FPV.
accounts.
When I was on Pal Talk and stuff like that, which is a voice chat program, video chat,
Oh, you have a.
I had
you ever go
so
on
many
Empire?
different IDs on that thing, dude. Yahoo was the same way, dude.
Yeah.
Yahoo. When I was playing in Yahoo, they still had like
Yahoo.
booters and like that. So we'd go into like rooms and like tag people and boot them off the program totally. Like overload their computer with text messages and stuff like that, and it just shut their computer right off.
Empire used to be a great one
Yeah, dude.
for creating rooms.
Mitch, what was that new place you were talking about? Rumble? Is that the right?
Rumble.
Yeah.
And
That's,
this is like YouTube?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you do live streams on Rumble, Art? I don't know if you can or not.
I think you can. I haven't tried.
Can you
It'll
do
come if
video?
it isn't here now. It'll come, but it's
Yeah.
I need
it's
some
the
ice.
it's the conservatives' answer
Yeah.
to YouTube. In other words, if Bongino is Dan Bongino is one of the principals in it, and they started the thing. Basically, no censorship, no algorithms, no nothing, just free speech. You know.
So I go on rumble.com and I can do a whole new Back from the Sky on Rumble.
Yeah, you create an account and
Yeah,
I can
have
make
an
videos
account
on
there.
Rumble.
you can post videos. Yeah, I have an account. I haven't posted anything, or I've started using it yet, but I got it as a, in case we get so fed up with YouTube, we'll all move over to
Yeah.
to
There you
Rumble.
go.
Yeah,
Oh, and they'll monetize it right off the bat, just about. Right? Right.
yeah. There
Mitch?
won't be. It's very new now, though, so they
Yeah.
don't. But interestingly enough, Dan Bongino has about 800,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he's
Right.
already got more subscribers than that on Rumble.
Oh, wow.
wow.
Yeah, he
Wow.
the other day he came out and said that his subscriber count on Rumble has now exceeded YouTube.
I
And if
haven't
you look
even
at
heard
his
of it.
if you look at his video views on YouTube, they keep going down and down and down, and on Rumble they keep going up and up and up. People are that are just fed up with the censorship on YouTube.
Yep.
I think it's a good move. I've said that for a while. They should have another YouTube or like
Yeah.
what's the word? Give them competition.
Competition.
They
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
Competition. Yep.
He's
College
also got
president,
they've got a
bloggers will-
There's a lot of money involved in servers, though, man. That's the,
now you
know,
rent the servers. You don't buy servers for these things. You
They're
buy, you
doing
rent them
this
from
stuff
Amazon.
free.
You go to
Yeah, okay.
Amazon
Go
Web
ahead,
Services.
Rent it then. Rent it.
Yeah, that's what they do. Even
ahead.
Netflix. Well, of course it's expensive, but they make there's a lot of money to be made in it.
Yep.
Did you know that Netflix uses Amazon Web Services for their stuff?
No.
Amazon Web Services hosts about everything. They're huge.
Is that your server, Jody?
Kind of ridiculous. I have Amazon Prime. I have Amazon Prime Video rather, and I don't watch it. I have Netflix. I don't watch it. I have TV. I barely watch that. I'm with you guys.
In
But you get Amazon Prime, so you get the quick shipping. You get the quick shipping.
I do more YouTube than
I get
TV.
I get the music, I get the photo storage, and I get the.
The only thing I
Yeah.
use Amazon for is cheap, fast shipping.
Yeah.
Fast
Yeah.
shipping, yeah.
It because
something, get it the
most
next
of the
day.
products that I order from it are like $3, $4, $5, $6 more on Amazon than they
Yeah.
are like RDQ or Pyro or this or that.
You know, but that's the thing.
But
Most people
Amazon
don't take
Prime,
advantage
you
of
get it
everything
2
you get.
days and it'll come in on a Sunday.
And the
So
return policy is
that's
a
the
lot
reason to
better.
use
I don't
Amazon
have to
Prime.
make a video and write a short story of why
No,
my
the return policy is why I do it. You know, I mean,
Wide open, yeah.
You don't like it, you take it back. I mean, you
They
send
don't
it
I don't
back.
like that.
Amazon
to make a
return policy
video
is almost
and
as good
send
as
photos.
PayPal return policy on eBay.
PayPal
Use
don't play.
eBay, use PayPal, and PayPal's return policy will cover you even if eBay doesn't.
PayPal
Mike-
does not play. They will return your
Yep.
money in a second.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's why
credit
you
card
don't
does
want to
that.
sell stuff. A lot of times, if you're a seller and you use PayPal and the buyer decides to screw you over, you're screwed. I mean,
let me-
they're going to take the money back.
Let me
And
tell
they'll
a,
tag
let me
you
tell a
too.
quick
It goes
story.
against you.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Once upon a time.
No, just today. the old lady sold a $55 item. It told her it was delivered at the person's house. It told her it was delivered at 3:50 p.m. at the person's house. The person turned around, said they didn't get it, requested a refund, got their $55 back. Now she's out $55
Yeah.
plus the product. And the product isn't the big thing anymore. It's the GD shipping. It'll be $10. Ask Art. It's $6 to ship the stupid candy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
The prices
crazy.
are insane.
Yeah.
And the post
That's
office
like-
is raising their rates again.
That's
Print-
why I won't
prints
use
for Al.
PayPal.
Prints per hour, $5 to ship. I think it cost me like $3 in material.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's
So,
like
I
the
mean,
farm.
the
That's like
value-
the mechanic.
Yeah.
Cost
Or
you
like Carlos.
$7 for parts and $110 to
I'm
install.
sending Carlos these
You'll
like battery
remember-
holders for the.
You'll remember when I
the
got
Modula.
the bubble
It's
wrap.
probably going to cost me $3 to ship, and it didn't cost me but like 50 cents a dollar to print them or something like that. It was more the time than anything.
Here's the problem I have.
I'll cover your
UPS
cost,
is
Mike,
now
for sure.
I ain't worried
doing the
about it,
last
bro.
mile with the postal service.
Say that. Start all over again, Jim. I didn't hear the first part. I'm sorry.
Okay, I bought $150 SD cards. So
Okay.
I had $300. I bought two of them. They were on sale from Drop. They're A-Data Premier One SD cards. So Drop, which is now their name, Drop, delivered them via UPS. UPS then last miled them through the United States Post Service. The postal worker handed me an empty friggin' bubble wrap that somebody had put a slit in it and stolen the two SD cards and delivered to me an empty bubble wrap package. Now, who do you blame? Nobody. I'm the one who got screwed out of the product.
Who'd you, and,
I
and-
went to the
can't
post office. The post office shows you a picture of the item being scanned. That's it. That's all they have is the item was scanned. But that's it. You can't go to UPS and say, "Hey, where the hell's my product? You guys stole it."
Who'd you buy it from originally? Amazon.
Drop ship. Drop is their name.
And drop. But did you use a credit card?
Use my
So just tell the bank that you didn't get your thing. You want your money back.
no.
Just
I
use the
used
card.
what is that? I used a debit card. I don't think I have that.
Oh.
Damn, yeah, debit cards.
I think you can still right, Mitch. You can still dispute a charge.
you can, but the bank, the debit card, your bank's not going to go to bat for you. A credit card company will go to bat for you.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
the company delivered the product. It was somebody at either UPS or the post office that stole it.
You know what?
So in
One
September-
time, what happened to me? I had it's about 11 and change, and every time my credit card is used, I get an email or a text. All of a sudden, I get a text at 11 and change, and the only ones that have credit cards are my wife and my son and myself. And I asked him, "You guys just buy $800 and some odd dollars worth of something?" No. I called my credit card company. I told them it was a fraudulent charge. They actually put that money in my account,
Wow.
which I thought was silly
works.
because and I told them, I can't use it, but they put the money in their account. They actually gave me that money that somebody else charged. I was surprised, but they did it like the next day.
Wow.
What credit card company was that?
Citibank credit card.
There you go.
You know, I
Citibank.
use
My Best Buy
PayPal.
card is Citibank.
Yeah.
Yep,
I use
like
PayPal a lot, but when I use PayPal, I always use a credit card as the funding source, not my bank account.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I pay the balance off every month, but I use a credit card as the funding source. I don't want them taking money out of my bank account. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Never
yeah.
straight out of the.
And what happens is one time I had a dispute. Remember, I talked about it on my channel when that guy called me dude. Remember?
Professor.
Yeah,
Professor
and
Dude.
I went ahead and instead of calling PayPal to dispute the charge, I called my credit card company,
Right.
and they took care of it, and they knocked the charge off my credit card. And then about 4 days later, I get an email from PayPal saying we received your dispute. It's been handled by your credit card company. And
Yeah,
as far
so
as
they had it linked up.
as far as we're concerned, the case is closed. So
Awesome.
I got much better service. When you have a credit card, you call them,
Yeah.
you're going to get somebody on the phone. You try that with PayPal someday. To
Right.
get some.
PayPal's a runaround. You gotta
Yeah.
wait for an email.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's just a little hint I learned. So I always use a credit card as the funding source for PayPal.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
I
And
complain.
PayPal,
it's
I've got
great.
the Link credit card. It's a net spend card, so it's a prepaid credit card. It's not even a regular credit card. There's no like value.
Yeah,
I
but
can
that's
put
the
up to
same
like
as a debit card.
1,000
Yeah.
on it, 1,500 or something
Yeah.
like that, and it pays the same as a debit card and works that. But net spend takes care of that shit.
Yeah,
So
the customer
I don't have to
service on
worry
those
about
cards
it.
is what you're looking for.
Yep.
You want to be able to have the final authority on refunds. The person who and credit card companies care more about you as a customer
Yeah.
than PayPal does for sure.
Well, I got totally screwed out of the money because who do I bitch to? And when I talked to Drop, and they were very good company, by the way. You get some great deals. It's collective. If a lot of us want to buy something, then they'll go
Yeah.
and get the item at a discount. Just Drop, DROP, period. And in fact, I got a case that normally goes for hundreds of dollars. I got it for $40. Anyway,
Sounds like Deal Dash.
Oh,
No,
don't. That's a whole nother rip.
Did you
right
say
there.
Wish?
Yeah.
Those auction sites. Oh.
Yeah.
Does
Hey,
anybody actually believe that that's not a scam?
I got an iPad for $10.
Yeah, I got an iPad. Yeah, I had to buy $6,000 worth of bids though, but I got it for $10.
look at Rick says here. He had two 256
B&H
gigabyte
photo.
SD cards from B&H, but he didn't receive it. It said it was delivered.
I
B&H
bought my
covered it and
Mini
shipped
One
out
from
two more.
B&H.
Which is
B&H
another
is
one
good
of
stuff,
those.
and they're on Amazon, so that's a great
can
company
actually
because they get
shop
2
at
days
B&H
ship and all that.
personally. That's in
Amazon
Manhattan.
Prime preferred type customer. Yep.
Brian, said,
Brian, yeah.
if you die while carrying a balance on your credit, you stole something.
So
Yeah.
a month and a half ago, I went to Speedway, and I was going to upload money onto my little
Speedway's
prepaid
gas
credit
station,
card.
right?
Speedway gas
Yeah.
station, right? So I was like, the lady added it up wrong and was going to charge me 2 refills instead of 1 refill on the card. I'm like, no, I'm not paying that. It wouldn't let her delete it, wouldn't let her revoke it, whatever. I'm like, I'm out of here. I left. I went back on Monday. This was like Friday night, Saturday that I did that. I went back on Monday because I felt bad. I'm like, this chick may have like $200 worth of credit sitting on her thing because she couldn't get rid of it or anything. So I might have locked up her register. Anyway, the manager that was working says, I called the customer service. It's total this, that, and the other thing, our main thing. They said they took care of it all. Everything's good. I never took that off my card. That $200 sat
cool.
there.
So who,
Free $200.
who got charged for it?
Speedway would have got charged for it, not me, because
Wow.
I didn't pay for it. I walked out the door before the transaction was complete. I said, "No,
That's all right. 6 months
Boy,
from now, 6 months or a year from now, they're going to come take it back and leave you screwed.
I left it there for this whole time. I just finally spent some of that money like last week.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. All of a sudden, you're going to get a notice that you have a negative balance.
Yeah.
Your credit is screwed, and the collectors are coming after you.
They start charging you.
Sure, they don't catch
You are overdrawn.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
do have
Jim,
overdraft protection, but
I'm
that's
gonna
only
take
for
off.
$5 on the card.
Thanks for having me, Jim. Mitch, good to see you.
Hey,
Have a Merry Christmas.
how you doing there?
All right,
Ed,
fly a
Merry
drone, catch a
Christmas.
fish, and cook a meal, okay?
Okay.
That's
will.
for 4 hours, but
Salmon
come on.
fillets in the freezer. Good night, everybody. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody in the
Take
chat. Merry
Happy Hanukkah.
Christmas.
Thanks,
And
See ya,
we'll
Art.
see you on
Hare
Art's-
Krishna.
I
Art
gave you
Code
your
Drone
exit
Solutions,
there, Art.
Saturday night. See you there.
Your exit.
Adios.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
That's twice.
Now get the hell out of here already.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, leave
Another one.
already,
Another
man.
one
We
I
heard
thought-
the extra.
Another one I thought would never leave.
So
No, we love you, Art. We love you. Just kidding.
The View Chaser just got his Tiny Hawk today.
Who
Yeah.
did?
Oh, right.
There you go,
Who?
View Chaser.
Got my
Another
Tiny
one to
Hawk
the
today.
dark side.
Tiny
Another one
Hawk
to the
today.
dark side.
I'm so
Hey,
happy
so-
for it.
What kind of goggles are you running with the Tiny Hawk, and what kind of radio are you running with it?
Oh God.
Did you get it as a full kit?
Ed, who got a Tiny Hawk?
The View Chaser.
The View Chaser.
Oh, okay, cool.
No,
I'm
yeah.
I'm
Did you get
just
the kit?
telling everybody here. I think the Tiny Hawk 2 is one I think is the
Stock
best
kit.
training
All right.
FPV acro trainer there is.
So you got the Tiny Hawk radio, the Tiny Hawk goggles.
Yeah, you got the kit. Yeah.
Oh, the RTF, ready to fly.
Yeah, he got the
Good.
kit.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You know, it's okay. It's okay to see if you're going to like it.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Not bad
Yeah.
goggles. They are not bad. I tried them out. I got the Emax Interceptor car and used it for this. I put a little different antenna on them. They come. It only
A10.
came with the one antenna.
A10.
But
Yeah.
I'm not sure why, but so I put a second one on there, and it ran great. Yeah, I'm not from Boston, man. I don't
Why?
park my car in the garage either, man.
Why did he buy those Oculus? Those like.
Can I make a
$900?
suggestion to View Chaser? Mike, I'm just bugging you. View Chaser should get a SkyDroid because
Yes.
he wants to hook it up to his phone and press record so that he can find his drone. God forbid he doesn't, know where it is when he
Yeah,
flies.
because those goggles have no record, no
Yeah.
DVR whatsoever. They're great for viewing.
Skype
$27
bucks.
bucks. Listen,
For the
and you
cost
can
of the
get
whole
some
kit, it's a great kit.
from RDQ. If you buy this for 27, a few extra props for your Tiny Hawk and a few extra batteries, you get free shipping. $50 and over.
Yep.
I think this is a
50
good
Or you
investment
could buy
for
it
View
on
Chaser.
Amazon if you have Prime, because that's what I did. Got free
Oh, that
shipping
too?
on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
He'll need
guys,
some props
if
for
you,
his Tiny Hawk.
if you use Amazon Prime, you get 2 free books a month.
You
get
do.
photo storage. You get the music service, which
Yeah.
I listen to.
And I don't use any of
You
that.
get the
get
TV.
Prime Video.
I don't
Yeah,
use none of that.
Amazon Prime is like Netflix. They I watch a lot of that.
They have HDR shows, 4K
Yeah.
HDR shows.
Do they?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
For free? Because I've been there and they want to sell them to you.
no.
Well,
for free.
they do have a free movie list.
Oh, okay.
They're not all free.
They make their own TV programs.
Yeah,
There's a show
they do
called
have
Bosch.
Amazon exclusives and stuff like that as
Yeah.
far as TV shows.
I
and
like that
whatnot.
TV show. Bosch.
Same thing with Zulu and
Bosch is good.
Netflix. They make their own exclusives.
Yeah,
Did you
that
ever
guy.
see a movie with
most people would think that is dry because they're not into the intellectual TV shows.
Yeah,
You
no,
know
that's
what I mean?
good. The Bosch
Yeah.
is a terrific series. I watched. I like that.
Bosch? BOSH?
BOSCH.
BOSH.
It's a guy. What's his name? Gulliver is the actor's name. What's
Yeah,
his first name?
yeah.
Yeah, He- he-
Titus
Titus
Welliver.
Gulliver or something like. Anyway,
Titus
his
Welliver.
Welliver. Yeah, his.
You remember
what's the
him from
premise?
Sons of Anarchy?
What's
Yeah.
the premise?
He's a
cop,
detective. He's a
okay.
cop. Yeah,
an LA
out
cop.
like
on
cop
L.A. Yeah, on the
And
West
they're
Coast.
based on the books from William Nunn, N-U-N-N. He
Okay.
writes, and it's a series.
It's good. It's
in year 6.
yeah, good.
So
series.
what does he figure out crimes and
But
who
it's
killed who?
intellectual. It's not this quick bang, a lot of effects, blow them up crap.
Is it
It's
kind of a
a-
Law and Order kind of show?
No,
I think it's
than
better
that to me.
than Law and Order.
Yeah.
But I mean that kind of, figure out somebody died. He has to figure
Well,
out how he.
the
Yeah,
main
he's figuring
thrust,
out the
the
case.
thrust of the show is about him. He is the. The story is it's about the crimes, but it's more
And
about
he's an obnoxious prick.
yeah.
Oh, I like it.
who's been in trouble, who has problems. I mean,
Gotcha.
kind of socially, he's not well
He's
liked.
dry. He has
Yeah.
no sense of humor,
Yeah,
but he gets the damn job done. If
No,
you
you-
were
you-
murdered, you want him on the case.
yeah, you'd enjoy it. Carl.
Gosh, you got to check it out.
Yeah,
I like those kind of shows.
and he's in like the fifth or was it the season 6
I'll
now?
put it in the chat, man.
The movie
Yes,
I
yes.
saw today, Courage Under Fire with Denzel Washington.
Oh, that's
you
a
ever
great
see that?
show.
Yeah.
They have your name in that night train at the end. That guy was called something night train. You remember that, Mike?
There's the StreamYard
I
link.
don't recall it, but I had
Yeah,
to like watch it and like.
I just saw it today, and your name
It's a
came up.
good movie though.
Carlos,
Yes, sir.
why would Mike spend all that money on those Oculus goggles?
Oh, because he can. I don't know.
No, but they're still out.
Because he can't.
No,
I
they're
don't
not
like
digital.
VR.
Is my
I'm
point.
not into VR.
Well-
That's for virtual reality. That's not for drone flying.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
that's
Oculus.
gaming.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
The
thought you were talking
Oculus
about
is
his
off
new
of the
goggles.
gaming.
I
No,
thought
I
you were
got the
talking about his
Orcas.
goggles.
Orca, I meant.
Orca.
Oh, the
I meant.
Orca.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah. Orca.
Orcas.
The Orcas are actually pretty amazing, even
They're-
though they are not digital.
Yeah.
They're
Well, they're the
HD.
OLED screens.
And they've got the same screens as the DJI goggles, but they're not with the full digital
Right.
firmware and everything, so they don't perform the same as the DJI.
However,
But they
the
are
video,
beautiful, dude. The DVR is like the best DVR on the market.
yeah, the DVR is badass on.
As
They're
far as the
expensive though, aren't
DVRs,
they?
it
They're like
comes-
$600.
yeah, dude. Almost $1,000 by the time you get it all set up with antennas and everything else.
Wow, with the modules. Yeah, because then you need to buy the module for it too.
No, that's with the module and everything.
Oh, they come with the module.
Yeah, they're like $650, I think, somewhere around there without all the extras. But I got like the Luminara antennas, the long range, and
I remember you
that.
saying you paid like $900
yeah,
all
I
in.
paid almost $1,000 with
Wow.
everything on it, with the bundle and all that. But it's battery, everything that came with it, extra nice long range antennas, the yeah, I can't even think straight as far. The module that come with it was the Immersion RC Rapid Fire.
Yeah, the rapid fire. Yeah,
Yeah.
those things are 150
I
bucks by
wanted-
themselves.
I wanted to get the TBS version.
The Fusion. Yeah.
Yeah, the Fusion module, because I had a rapid fire for my Attitude V4s, so I wanted to get the Immersion RC version and compare type thing, but it was out of stock at the time. So
They're tough to find right now, and I'll tell you, I've got I've got one of those Fusions that I use with my DJI goggles, and from what I've seen, and Bardwell's was doing some comparisons. They're so close that it almost makes no difference.
Yeah.
The
and that was why I was like, well, I know the rapid fire works, so I just went ahead and
Yeah.
got another one of those.
you can't go wrong. You
I
can't go
didn't
wrong.
need it, but
with
I got
either.
it for like $80 instead of 150 or something like that.
Oh wow, that's a good deal.
Yeah, I got it on a discount because I bought it in the bundle. So I
I
was
see.
like, I might as well go ahead and spend it on that then.
Where'd you buy it?
Get FPV.
Oh, over get it here in
Yeah.
Florida. You're
Yep.
you're
Get FPV, Pyro, and RDQ are probably my top three as far as where I order from.
Get
Yeah,
FPV is
order
where I
from
got my lights
Amazon.
from originally.
Yeah, they're over in Sarasota, and Race Day Quads is about 40 minutes from my house over in Orlando.
I used the
And
other
then
one down in
Pyro is all the way
Lauderdale,
over
too.
in California.
Yeah, they're the other side of the world.
But Pyro actually, if I order from Pyro, I can usually get my stuff faster than I can from Get FPV.
Really,
RDQ is pretty good. They're
they
pretty
ship
good.
they ship before you even order it. They ship.
Yeah,
These
RDQ
companies
is
is
fast.
incredible. Incredible.
They're awesome.
It's like they got nothing better to do. The guy sitting there at the computer he's got an open box. He's got a box open already. You
Vortex
know.
down there hanging out, right?
Yeah.
Mike Kinney is right. When Amazon Prime delivers something to your door, I usually get a photograph of the product delivered at my doorstep
Oh, that'd be nice. I never get
on
that.
my phone. Yeah.
I never get that. That's a special
They
service.
don't
Maybe
seem
I
to
need
do
to
it
check
all
and
the
make sure
time.
that service is activated or something.
I don't know how you activate it. It just pops up on my phone. Your product has been delivered.
I
like that thing that Mitch
emails
talks
and
about.
stuff like that, and messages and whatnot. I usually keep up on the tracking pretty good, though.
Mitch was talking about that service that the post office does. They tell
Oh
you
yeah,
what's coming.
yeah, Yeah, I get an email every morning and it shows me what mail's coming and everything's scanned. I can
Yeah.
actually see the envelopes.
Yep.
What's going to
Pretty
be in
cool,
my mail
actually.
that day?
But
I've
that,
heard
that
of people
whole
getting
thing
that
pissed
and
me
still
off
not
because
receiving
I
their
had
mail,
no
though.
recourse. I had no recourse as to who I could blame.
How did
I
you
went
pay for it? How'd you pay for it?
debit card.
See, that's
Don't
the
do it
problem.
again.
Stop using debit. Get you even if you don't like credit cards, get
He
get a
doesn't have a
credit
credit
card.
card?
No.
Oh,
If I do not have the money, I do not buy.
Yeah, but the
okay.
thing about a credit, you have to make up your
So-
mind, Jim, is that you're going to pay it every month.
At the
Okay.
Speedway gas station I go to, they have a net spend card. It's a Visa MasterCard. You can spend it anywhere, dude. Anywhere. And it's made for online mostly for purchases, but you can use it everywhere. You might get like $1 charge if you use it like a debit card type thing at like Walmart. You might get like $1.50 charge or something because it's not an online service. Or if you go through your PayPal and connect
But
it,
why not just
I
get a
get
credit
charged
card?
an extra $1.25 or something. But it's a prepaid credit card that you can use like a credit card. It's
I look at it either way.
$3.95.
You're
Put
putting
whatever
money
money
in
you
the
want
bank,
on it up to like
right?
$1,500.
Yeah, you gotta preload it with money. So
Yeah, you put
it's
money
like
on
it's like a
that's the
debit
only
card.
money that's on it.
Listen, what's the matter with credit card, Jim?
Yep.
What's the matter with a credit card, Jim? You
I
don't like credit
can't
cards?
stand. I have medical bills, as you all
Okay.
know, all these surgeries, and my credit it has nothing on it but medical bills. I haven't had a credit card in 20 years. I don't do that. If I cannot buy it with cash, I don't buy it.
But Jim, if I
includes
can't pay,
funds.
Jim, if I can't pay for it at the end of the month, I don't buy it. It's the same thing with a credit card. It's just the same as cash. It's just it's plastic.
Yeah,
But
you
I
know
have
what?
the same.
into
I
Best
have the
Buy.
same mindset like you. If I can't pay for it at the end of the month, I can't pay. I can't afford it, and that's
So
it.
I walked
Yeah,
into
it
Best
takes-
Buy.
It
I had
takes
800
discipline.
Who
plus
wants to buy
dollars in my
something for
pocket.
$100 and spend $110 to pay back for interest? Like that's
Right.
ridiculous.
They want like 40% interest.
Yeah, but
No, I'm just saying-
that's if you
but
don't
so
pay the bill
credit-
when it comes.
So-
Credit is not a bad thing.
I walked
Not to
into
mention-
Best Buy. I wanted to buy the DJI Mini 2.
Yeah.
I had like $900 in my pocket, cash. Okay. I walked in. They said, "Hey, we'll offer you this credit card for Best Buy." I'm like,
Right.
"My credit sucks. They ain't gonna give me shit." So she ran it through. They gave me $1,000 credit at Best Buy.
No kidding.
I paid for the DJI Mavic Mini 2 with the credit card. I got deferred payments. My first payment's not due until May, dude.
Okay.
Zero
good.
interest, zero.
Yeah, no
payment,
interest.
all
They do that to get. Yeah, they
I'm
know
like,
that
all
most
right.
people.
They want you to forget.
So I said, okay, the first available. All right. I paid $300 this month on the DJI Mavic Mini 2. It's already half paid off. I've still got till May to pay it off.
Yep.
There's zero credit, no interest, no nothing.
Well, here's the
But
thing, Mike. If
because
you
I
don't
put
pay,
$700 onto my credit card, it's a Citibank credit card. It's tracked, everything else. It puts money towards my credit. Same thing with my net spend. As long as it's located and they track it, if they keep a credit occurrence on it, it goes towards your credit. It builds credit.
Oh yeah, it will
Even
build
with the
credit, of
prepaid
course.
credit
Yeah,
card,
yeah.
it's still building my credit. So that's how I was able to get the Best Buy Visa card.
That's
By-
That's why
So-
listen, my son
I'm
is
like, yeah,
22
all right.
years. My son is 22 years old. He's had credit for 5 years already because I purposely gave him a credit card under my name because I wanted him to have credit. His credit's almost like 800, and he's only 22.
right.
But how did you do that, though? Did
You
you put
get
him on
it.
as a
I
cosigner?
put him as an
Yeah.
account holder on it.
Right, and then as soon as he was
Access.
old enough, I told him go get your own credit card. He got one, and he started
As
establishing.
long
credit
as this
cards.
social security number for authorization is on the credit card, it builds his credit.
I had a credit card. I don't remember what bank it was. Whenever the medical bills started coming in, is when
Yeah.
everything started going up and up.
My wife's got student loans doing that. Hers is lower than mine right now. Hers is like 500s. Mine's like 650 almost.
Well, with any luck, Biden will forgive you, and then you keep that money.
That's why I've been playing with the net spend.
You just
though.
said
I
a
use the
dirty
net spend
word,
on
Carlos.
everything
I'm
if I
sorry.
can.
I'm
Keep
sorry.
it clean in this chat.
All right. All right.
Hey, Jim, I'm going to bug out and go to bed. It's 10:30. We've been at this for 2.5 hours, and I've
Yeah.
had
Is that long?
all the
Say he's
fun
coming
I
up
can
on
have
3
for
hours
tonight.
already.
Do you see, Mitch?
Like,
Time flies. I mean, it just says
but
boom.
you get
Wow.
enjoying and chatting and
Yeah.
like-minded people, and
Yes,
things
sir.
go crazy.
So I had a good old time, and good to
Yeah.
see all you guys and everybody in the chat. And if I
Sorry
don't
about all
see,
the bad jokes.
if I don't,
Shalom.
that's all right, Carlos. If I
Sleep
don't see
well
you,
in your flannels, Mitch.
okay. If I don't see you before Sunday, I'll see you all Sunday night.
I want that
Take
video
care.
of you bitching at the news.
Okay, I'll see if I can't
That's a
cook
good
something
idea.
up.
Some
Yeah.
B-roll.
Yeah, grumpy
That'd be
old
cool.
guy. See you guys.
Thanks.
Good
See
night.
you, man. Take it easy, Mitch.
I didn't realize it was 10:30 already. Wow.
I didn't either.
Yeah, see, I had the prepaid
My
credit
wife's
card
done
too.
screaming, but
Does
she,
that give you actual credit rating when you do that?
No,
it
what-
depends on which prepaid. See, the one that I've got is a net spend. It's from Speedway gas station. It does have the Visa logo, MasterCard logo. So as long as it's got that logo type thing, it's linked, and it still goes towards your credit rating. And the
Jim.
more you use it, pay it back up or this or that. You know what I mean? If you use it a lot, so like everything I order online for all my drone parts, I just go put cash on the card, throw it on there, and use it online.
Night,
So it's
Mitch.
a
Night, view,
constant use, and
Jason.
it's constantly paid up because it's prepaid.
But that's the same as a debit card. It's like having money in an account.
Yeah.
But Jim, if you want to establish your credit again, maybe go to your bank and ask them if they have a secured credit card, which is basically a loaded credit card, but it's a credit card. You give them $500. Sometimes they give you $750 worth of credit, and as you use it, they'll raise your credit. Or if you give them more money, you put $1,000 in there, they'll give you $1,200, $1,500 worth of credit. But you can get the credit back up.
I should do that because right now I'm just using a business account for business, and that's what I run with PayPal. And I just I just pay for things when I have the money. If I don't have the money, I'm not buying
But
it.
again, if you want to finance a car, it's going to be cheaper interest if you have a better credit score than a low one. It's always cheaper.
Night, Brent. Thanks, buddy.
Nunley.
Yeah, like I said, man, I put $700 and some on for the DJI Mini 2 or whatever on Best Buy. I had all the cash in my pocket. They were like, well, you can walk out the door with 0 paid down now, 18 months deferred, this, that, and the other thing, blah, blah, blah.
You know
Just
what
don't miss that last
You know
payment
what I mean?
because then they give you all that
It's
interest.
already half paid off. That's what I said.
No,
I
I'm
put
just saying, but
$300
don't
on
mess
it
that up.
today, or yesterday, or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So it's
I did
already
that with
half
my
paid
Apple
off.
PC.
So
My
in the next
computer was
month and a half, it's
$2,000.
paid off.
18
Before
months.
it's even close to the time that I need to start making payments. It's going to be paid off. Same thing with my PayPal. And PayPal, I've got a PayPal credit card. So PayPal actually gives me $500 credit that I can play with. That's money building as well.
I thought about doing the PayPal
So
thing.
I've got a PayPal.
Yeah.
I bought quad gear. Okay, I went down to Texas and flew, and I come back with like a frame. I'm like, I need to build this. All the parts went on PayPal credit card.
Right.
I paid it off in time, no interest, this or that.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
does that act
My
as
regular payment's $38 a month for PayPal to pay off my $500 credit or whatever. The $61, I think, is what right now to pay off the one account that is getting ready to be deferred or whatever. So I'll start collecting interest. So I can pay 61, clear that one up. I'm almost back to my $500 credit over there, full on again already.
So
But-
PayPal has credit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
PayPal has a credit card. Dude,
They
I
hit
can
me up all the
walk in with my PayPal credit card to Best Buy and boom, $500 credit limit to PayPal. I can use it at Best Buy.
I have a PayPal card, but it's attached to my business banking account.
There's all kinds of stuff.
When you pay with PayPal, yes. How often do you use
I
it,
don't even
Jim?
know if I carry
I just
this.
use it for drone parts and stuff.
Okay, well,
Jim,
what
the
I'm getting
PayPal
at is
card is probably like a store credit card. like a Target credit card or whatever. It just has PayPal name on it.
Well, no. Like right now, okay, I have a PayPal account.
Right.
And I buy things often with all my stuff with Great State Quads and other ones. I use my PayPal account.
Right.
Connected to your bank account.
And that is tied to my bank account.
Right.
However, I keep getting emails from PayPal saying they want to give me a credit card.
Right.
Yep.
I
And you
just
should
haven't
get it.
taken up on it. That's all.
But
Take them up on it, Ed.
I did it a couple of times. It got denied. They gave me nothing or whatever. But because I use like my net spend this or that, I've got your PayPal account. They see the regular use this side or the other thing. It builds your credit because they report for credit rating. That's the
All
whole
right.
thing.
I'm
You
going to
have
end the
use something
YouTube
that
stream.
reports credit rating.
You guys can stay here.
All right.
Good night,
Good night.
everybody on YouTube. 2.5 hours is too much to put you through already. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry-
Enjoy, everyone.
Happy
We'll
Hanukkah.
see you soon.
Happy
Ed, you're
Hanukkah.
doing Kwanzaa
No
this year,
stream on
right?
my channel this week. No stream on my channel this week. I'm not
Ed, you're
a
doing
stream on
Kwanzaa
my-
this year?
Who? What? What's that?
Aren't you